What's up? And welcome. Dreadlock Pac here, aka Big Brain, WarlockxMainx, and today the plan is the game. Welcome one, welcome all, wherever you are, whenever you are. I hope you're doing fine, fantastic, clay bien, muy bien. I hope things going well for you. Maybe more languages to come soon. But yeah, thanks for joining me, man. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Um, as usual, if things aren't going exactly how you want them to, take a moment, observe your environment, look at the materials that you got, you know what I'm saying? See if you can shape it, shift it, mold it. Somewhere maybe you can plant a seed, learn from the lessons of the past, maybe you can benefit from the future. As a wise one once told me, and I'm gonna keep telling y'all, transmutation, not presumptuous denial, is the weapon of the master. The only question is, how many masters in chat today? So, without any further ado, man, yeah, let's swing right on into things. Let's get it. Okay, first thing we see. All right. Gambit. All right, infamy for the taking. We get an additional Gambit, so that's probably what we're getting down at this week a little bit. And then, let's go to the tower real quick to kick things off. So Iron Banana has come and gone. Hope everybody had some good RNG out there or whatnot. Seen some funny things over the week. A lot of Titan bubble spamming and LFGs for throwing and winning games. It was pretty funny. It was like it was a mosh pit. I was wondering, because I wasn't able to play this week after, I think it was like Thursday, right? A little busy mostly, but wasn't able to play as much as I wanted to. But I was looking at the LFG post, and one of them that friend put in the text chat showed the it was lined up back to back, and it was like one LFG was straight up asking for people throwing, and one LFG was asking for straight up like stomping players. So I was sitting here thinking to myself over the weekend, I was like, you know what? I wonder what happens when you get two teams that are throwing matched up. I wonder what happens. But it was pretty funny though, man. It's pretty funny. Whatever you decided to do, whatever part of the Avengers Infinity War side you was on, man. I just hope everybody had fun and got the loot they was chasing, man. So started off today at Test Bay. We got the Royal Treatment Shader. All right, got your Royal Purple. Love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Got the Harpy entrance. All right. Sitting here with a brilliant idea. Oh, we got to cop that right there. That's perfect for the that's perfect for a lot of things. Could have do a little segue into videos and the emotes. Rising Dawn. Oh, speaking of videos, there was this really amazing video I seen. I think this dude's name, I can't remember his name exactly. And I'm probably going to butcher it. It's like Asana Onkage or something like that. But he did a reenactment. All right, nice. We getting this. He did a reenactment of the Sasuke and Naruto clash, man. But with Destiny, like, yo, that's the most fire stuff I've seen recently, yo. Like, that was pure anime logic. I loved it, man. I definitely advise checking it out. It was very nice to see. I was like, that's the type of anime logic stuff I love to see. Oh, look at my cloak. Oh, I'm using my cloak as a blanket. Got a clasp between the hands. Let's see, we got the Trust Work Clipper. It's a little like we rewired this from the I feel like I'm about to shoot some pylons, right? From the Inspire to Watcher, right? Like, I gotta turn it on. I probably gotta shoot it right here, and I gotta shoot it right here before the ship boots up.
Looking for anything special?
Oh man, we got the gloves. Yeah, so finally the official arc. I know that ironically the Fortnite arc ones on the Warlock actually met the element, but now the arms are on all characters, so cool. We'll be able to officially do the elemental, like when we do our elemental builds, like our elemental master builds using all the elements, we can officially like mix and match the elements. It's gonna be pretty good as far as Destiny goes, right? And then we got the Text Mechanica, you know what I'm saying, on the Xenophage, and the Infinity Door projection. All right.
Take as long as you like.
Yeah, we'll do the swirling leaf. Leaf Hurricane! My boy Rock Lee right there. All right, man. right, so let's get it. Big hat Tolan. Let's go ahead and pick up our bounties and stuff. So yeah, man. Hope everybody's been doing good. Hope everybody's been enjoying their Iron Banner. My RNG was pretty alright for the first 2 days. What was it? I wasn't able to hit prestige or whatnot. I really wanted that shader, but it was you know, life. You know, enjoyed it. Pretty enjoyable. But
hello, Guardian.
Iron Banner is coming back around one more time at least, so I do plan to hit it hard then. And then they had more Vanguard points this week too, and hopefully everybody was able to get some prestiges in there and get your hands on a good prolonged engagement or something.
So who won?
So last week was pretty had a lot of things going last week, didn't it? The in your DMs right here with the well-rounded, surrounded. Well-rounded, surrounded. And then you got the staccato. Dragonfly. It would be cool if it could roll with Dragonfly and Incandescent, but Incandescent and Dragonfly are in the same slot here. You got the Redback 5SI. This is probably a good side. See, now this is a 22. This is not a 9mm. For my fans out there, the Budakasi, this is a 22, Mr. Cool Juice. Let's see. Well, you got the Futura with Repulsor Brace for those fans out there who love using the Verb perk. Probably use that with Mechanist Trick Sleeves or something. And then you got the Palmyra, which we can craft. And then you got the Type N. Oh, and this one has oh, but you can craft that as well. Yeah, we need some more heavy weapons, man. Give us an Edge Transit or something. All right.
Recording data. Your return honors me, Guardian.
Yes, yes. Yeah, let's grab that. And a quick Silver Storm. Is able to rub my coins together, get a little bit of a bag done, and able to get the Quicksilver. And y'all know how I feel about my auto rifle, so testing this baby out is about to be a blast, man. I'm curious, does anyone know if the grenade launcher portion on this thing work for the grenade launcher Unstoppable? Because that would be pretty cool if it did. I guess that's something we can get into testing. But yeah, finally was able to get my priorities aligned. Got me a couple of Mario coins, some Sonic rings, and was able to knock out that annual pass. So definitely looking forward to Destiny Punk 7077, man. I can't wait to be swinging like Spider-Man. I'm looking forward to seeing all the memes, the Tobey Maguires and the oh man, I think one of the first things I'm gonna do personally though is get the that Warlock monk headgear, dude. Like the Donatello freaking headband. Like, yo, I gotta get that for Warlocks, man. That has to happen. Alright. I know we always get started slow, chat, but you know we gotta get there. Bro, where you been hiding? Yeah, man, life that came through and kidnapped me, man. You know what I'm saying? Had to deal with the duties, which it was enjoyable, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about perspective. So I had fun doing it, man. I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't change it for the world. I had so much fun. So, but yeah, just had to go tackle some things and whatnot, man. Had to hold my head down during Iron Banner week, man. I was itching. Everything good though? Yeah, everything's perfect, bro. Everything's perfect. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just put that thanks for putting that good energy out there. But yeah, you know, sometimes it's better to you know, when you see a situation and you don't really have to do anything, but you have the option to do something, you know, it's always good to take the initiative and then put in the extra effort, because you never know the echo effect. That's a nice way to put it. The echo effect that it have, right? You know, the little memories, and it's always nice to be able to do stuff like that. So yeah, went ahead and did that this week, and like I said, enjoyed it and whatnot. But appreciate that for asking and everything, yeah, man. But yeah, I'm ready to kick off the story this week, man. Let's get into it. All right, so we just picked up all our bounties, did our slow thing, and on to the helm. How's your week been, man? How y'all been doing? I done heard about the Iron Banner. I seen that. Yeah, I was just talking about that that pic you put in chat with the LFGs. It was looking like Infinity War. It was like choose your side. It was like Civil War. Choose your side. It was like, what do you want to be? You want to be on Team Loss or Team Dubs? Oh man. That was funny, bro. I was just laughing, dude. I couldn't contain myself. It was a paradox. I just found it extremely hilarious, man. Nice little like tongue-in-cheek with it. All right. So yeah, last time we left off, dang, it's been so long. I don't even remember. I didn't expect Flashy's answer. Oh man. Oh man, Flashy, you're fool though. Flashy, you know, Flashy be on that. Don't push Flashy, he close to the edge, you know. Oh man, give me a second, chat. You know I gotta get the drip right before we waltz up in here real quick. That's what it is. I need to swap that back. But yeah, Flashy surprised me too. I ain't even gonna lie. What's the last one? Who's I gonna use? We'll do the Geomags, and then this one will switch. Let's see. Give me that. All right, boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada pow. Oh yeah, and we got a sword on. All right, let's get it. We going, chat. I know I'm slow, man. I found a new primary I fell in love with during Iron Banner last week, says Cool Juice. Which one did you fall in love with, Mike? All right, I guess we go here. What's this right here? Oh, right here. Oh, okay. Here we go, chat.
But she doesn't listen. I try.
Oh, this is last week.
Show her the logical consequences of her
He said, I like the Labrock seat. Yeah, but the Suros, though, Chef's Kiss. I'm going to have to try the Suros, actually. I haven't tried the Suros, but yeah, the Labrock, Chad, man, you know what I'm saying? The Labrock be, woo. Matter of fact, well, I got to catch up anyway. I was able to cash in my engrams over the weekend, and I got this one. And this might replace my former Labrock, but demo and target lock, the amount of times I'm about to get on this baby with the bodies, I waited just so I could share it with you guys before I put the kill counter on here. Because as you see, we got lucky during the first week of the season, and I've already put 500 bodies on this thing, man. Like this is gonna be in my loadout for the end of this saga, I guess. Like they're gonna have to pry this from my palms, dude. I love this. It's so good. If you put the hockey shade on it, it turns into the old half-den look. See, I can't disrespect the Dan like that, though, man. I looked at it like that, and I think I got one roll in the vault just like that, but I gave it the shiny gloss. I can't do the Dan like that, though, man. I thought about it. You know what's funny is I think I put one of them with the Vice shader just to be disrespectful. I put the Vice on a hockey weapon, bro. That's how you show your true allegiances. My man's over here rocking Dead Orbit Prada with New Monarchy shoes. Vice is where it's at. That's what I'm saying, man. We can get a piece of everything. All right, let me check the quest, guys. So hopefully we can progress enough. Speak to Rasputin frame. Okay, and see, we already behind because I didn't last week. If y'all remember when I was doing the should you choose to accept it, I ran it and I didn't go to the vent, and the vent was where the body was. So because of that, I'm behind on that as well with the catalyst. So we just
acquire the submine data have been proving effective. My reconstruction continues apace.
Okay.
This is not the first time the Hive have sought to steal my weaponry.
Right.
I froze an entire brood on Mars to stop their last attempt.
I remember the javelins. Yeah.
Despite their persistence, they have never once succeeded.
Okay.
No
good track record.
Thanks to the Vanguard.
Yeah, no, not small. That's right.
This time will prove no different.
Don't get cocky though.
Diagnostics indicate that we nearly have enough data to complete the repair cycle. Once the war stats are under our control, I will lay waste to the Wrathborn. If they so desire to witness the power of a Warmind, then I will gladly oblige.
All right, man. Just pump your brakes, bro. Just pump your brakes. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? I mean, she is the god of war. You know what I'm saying? This is Kratos's. It's either she related to Kratos in some form. So we need to think about how we approaching this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I like your enthusiasm, but we need to take this at the right pace. More than a weapon. Pleased at the progress of his reconstruction. We install a reconstruction in this man. Rasputin reflects on the numerous times the Hive have attempted to gain control of his weaponry. He thanks you and the Vanguard for repeatedly thwarting them. This time will prove no different, he declares. Rasputin informs you that his restoration is nearly complete. He urges you to collect more submine data so that he can show the Hive the full power of Warmind. Tangent, before we go into this, my thoughts are that I think, not 100% sure, but I think that the crypto lifts that Zevo Wrath controls corrupt. Basically, the way that I think about it is, because if you read it in the text, it's like it's eroding at the conscious of whatever it's infecting. So like it's like, say you get close to the cryptic glyph, or say you get affected by it. Well, picture yourself kind of be like Aldrin Solve was when he was affected by the darkness, right? And he thought that he was seeing Mara and helping Mara when he was doing all that Cade saga, right? Like that's the way I picture it, but it's more hive nature. It's more ritualistic and bombastic in nature. So what I'm thinking, which could totally be off kilter, but what I'm thinking is that somehow Zevo Wrath is going to try to use that sort of influence to take over the what's the word I'm looking for, because I don't want to be too specific and not cover it. I'm thinking that Zevo Wrath is somehow going to set a trap to where she basically takes over Rasputin, right? Because she is the god of war, so if we go to war with her, then I'm guessing it already like somehow gives her power or strength. And with her and the cryptolyphs, with the back knowledge of the cryptolyphs, it just would make sense that mechanically, right, Rasputin being mechanical, or Clovis Bray would get infected, hear her doing the echo stuff, and then go crazy. Like, if you know the lore about Tora Bottle and stuff, you could understand, I guess, a little bit of what I'm trying to say with the hive ritual and whatnot, right? Like, Kaido goes into real detail about, I think it was her general or her mentor had summoned the hive on Tora Bottle, and they just laid waste to it. But the whole way that happened was, I believe Kaido was the one that landed the final blow, and because of that, it's just like everything just broke loose. So I'm interested to see how it's going, man. But yeah, let's get it. Thank you for joining me on that tangent. Infiltrator gear unlocked. Victory is within our grasp. The most effective tactic at this juncture is a continuation of offensive efforts. Rasputin eyes shine brightly as if with excitement. I have secured access to the last of the Braytek's covert ops implements. They will further enhance your ability to infiltrate the facilities across Seoul and retrieve the submine data therein. Rasputin raises his head slightly, looking off into the distance. Clovis developed these tools for nefarious purposes, but in your hands, they will save humanity. And we get in the last one. Extreme Ordnance, which I'm pretty sure almost everybody got last, right? Allowing the spawning of a power-up item that refreshes all abilities and grants damage bonus against the Coisters and in the shield. Alright. So, yeah, let's get into it. We'll just come unlock these later, man, because they're not that important, are they, right? So I guess we gotta run one of the missions, right? Yeah, spin codes. I didn't do last week's story, lol. Alright, so we can run it. We can at least run together. Busy with banner all week. Did you at least prestige and grab the shader? Let's see. I need to go to regular, right? Yeah, let's do regular. Yeah, did you at least prestige and grab the shade? I know that's what everybody was on. You know what? Let's try out Quicksilver and let us do that. Almost. That's what's up. How high did you get? I know I was wanting to play it, man. You reset once? That's good. That's good. Yeah, I wanted to play it, man. I actually enjoyed that mode a lot. You know me, I'm an OBJ player though, but got to rank 8. Yeah, so that's what's up. Yeah, I'm an OBJ player. Once I seen like all the bubbles and stuff popping, I wanted to like play some really funny counter metas to it. One thing that I seen was Frostbolt's video with the stasis turrets, and I was like, yes, somebody did it. Yes, they was out there with the just tossing 6 of them. Cost reset 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. That's my boy. That's my boy. Cost was like, it ain't no trials. I know I'm living that.
Smash and grab.
That's what's up, man.
Hive, grab a chunk of submine.
Yeah, I think it's a mix with that. I really enjoyed the game mode from what I played in it though. I still think Eruption is the best one they've done by far. Rift would probably be at the bottom, and that's mainly because of like little stuff, right? Like, okay, so with the 3 game modes, you got Rift, you got that Fortress one, and you got Rift, Fortress, and Eruption. I like Fortress because it's the OBJ, so kills kind of don't matter to a point. Like, if you got a really good team slaying out and prioritizing capping points, you can put in work. Even if you want to mercy the other team, you can, it might be hard, but you can cap like what, the 3 zones or force a mercy. So, oh, bro, you know it's coming. Yeah, Yeah, you know it was coming. Yeah, it was coming. This a 720, bro, with the in the kinetic. You know it was coming. But I like the OBJ mode of Fortress, right? I guess I should talk about what I would do or change in it now since we're on it, because I know I'm gonna lose my tension. This is my first time firing it, so I'm trying to see. It feels pretty okay so far though. With Fortress, I think if they could figure out a way to summon the drop pod more than once, that would be not once, more than twice. That would be cool. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to put it, but they're like, I don't want to say kills shouldn't matter, but I see why people were lose farming, because there wasn't a way to speed the games up, right? So like I can see why people were doing that, you know what I mean? Which is why, like, maybe if there was a certain condition, maybe if you had all 3 zones capped, then maybe kills would count, or maybe if you cap the center zone, your kills count to the points also, or I don't know, some way to mix it up or shake it up just a little bit. But it feels like out of rating that game mode completely, it was a nice little 8, I would say 7.5, pretty good. At worst, yeah, 7.5 at worst, probably like 8.3 at best, I would say. I really liked it though, but see, that's me with zone control though, so it's like I could see the potential of outplaying the opponent, right? Prioritizing capping zones over slaying, prioritizing holding down a specific zone because the middle zone is going to come up, right? And then also knowing that most people are going to pop their supers, have a counter super ready, or be one of the first person to pop a super. Yeah, bubble spam was annoying, but I mean, let's be real. Whatever element they would have chose, it was going to be annoying. You know what I'm saying? If they would have chose, it doesn't even matter, bro. If they would have chose solar, it'd have been all wells, right? So like, and another thing that I think is looked at under a microscope is like, once most people got their challenges done, you know, they can swap off a class. I do get the whole molehill argument though, you know, if they're running that, I gotta run it, that's fine, you know, play how you want to play. But I am saying that there were options and fun options, which was a prime example of Frostbolt video using the stasis turrets, bro. Like, I was so hyped to see that video, and the fun that he had in that, bro, just goes to show you that there are options in there that don't need to be buffed right now, and you can still like slay out, do good, and have fun with. So like, I like that aspect of it, and the whole dog pile moment of when the central zone dropped, everybody was just there with their supers going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love them type of moments. That's what exemplifies what Destiny is to me. You know, that's why I like playing it over something else for that specific moment. If I feel like being a space wizard throwing grenades, I'm gonna play Destiny. If I feel like playing a tactical shooter, something like that, you know, I might watch somebody play Tarkov or Battlefield. You know what I'm saying? Like, different modes for different stuff. I come for the different crews, but for Fortress, I think they did a decent job with this first implementation. As far as Rift goes, Rift was okay. We already know how Rift plays though, right? But with Rift, I think they needed to give us more zones to play with, but granted, you know, not zones, more maps to play with, but granted, with what we got now, right? It wasn't like we had too many balanced maps to choose from. So I can understand why they chose the maps they did, but still, I think that's why Rift got such a bad connotation with it too, is because we only had a few maps with it. One of them being Disjunction, you know, and Convergence. So, but you know what I mean. And then people not the way the game mode plays too, right? Like, most people are not gonna res you unless you're understacked. And then you don't swap sides when someone scores. So, like, you know, so I definitely rate Rift at the bottom as far as all those issues go. It's a good, fun change of pace though, and I like this for the same reasons I like Fortress are the same reasons that I like Rift, because same thing applies. You can use different subclasses, different abilities, right? And you can somehow prevail. Somebody using the Glade technique on a Bakers, they're gonna be flying through the arena on with the Spark. You're gonna have a hard time trying to stop them. Same thing goes with like a Thruster Titan or Icarus Warlock or Blink Warlock. You know, there's options there. So I think that's another reason why some of the metas be poking their head out over other game modes. But having that option of playing something like Rift shakes it up. And then you got Eruption, which was just cranked to its prime, right? Like, Eruption is gas. So that's all I got to say about Eruption. It doesn't look like the grenade launcher on. It doesn't say. So there is that. Yeah, grenade launch on the Quicksilver Storm does not stun. It would have been cool if it did, but I was half expecting it to, half not. So yeah, as far as Iron Banner goes, that was pretty cool. But that leads me to my next thing that I was thinking over the weekend, right? You know, I'm always thinking of how can we make the majority of people happy, you know? So as far as trying to, because you're never going to be able to please everyone, right? I've come to terms with that a long time ago. But if you can make majority of people happy, then, you know, majority of people happy, and then, you know, it makes it easy on everybody. But I was thinking, right, since there's always like ability spam issues, or there's a certain subclass issue, or this, that, the third, what if on our next Iron Banner they experiment with something called like Iron Banner Warlords or Dark Ages or Bare Bones, but essentially it's you load in and it's nothing but your gun skill. No weapon. I'm not no weapon. How you gonna do gun skill with no weapon, Dread? You just load in with your you just load in with your Guardian and your guns. That's it. No subclass, no extra jump. You know what I'm saying? No grenade, no melee, no class ability, none of that. Just nothing. Just running plain clean. You know what I'm saying? And let's see how that plays. I'm really curious to experiment with the game mode like that. You know, because then you wouldn't have to worry about super spam or nothing like that. You can run whatever subclass you want, and I guess it'll be really dictated to your jump if you want to put in the double jump. But I mean, depending on who you ask, I mean, you can poll that to see what the majority of the community wants, double jump or no double jump. Because I mean, you're still gonna have your hunters, warlocks, and titans, but I'd be very curious to see how that plays in general. You wouldn't have to worry about people popping the class abilities as far as the rifts go, the dodges, the barricades. You wouldn't have to worry about people spamming A's around the corner. You ain't got to worry about getting shoulder charged in the face, throwing knife in the eyeball. You know what I'm saying? So as far as that goes, I was like, that would be pretty cool if they did that game mode for one of the Iron Banners. See how that plays. What they need to do for Fortress is just have high value capture zone rotate around the map instead of zone control. I think that would be fun. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. When they introduced it, it definitely was thinking in a hard point mentality. That's the route I thought they were gonna go. I think hard point would have been fantastic. Like I said, I like their take at it, right? Like their take was pretty different. It was in D2 hard point, yeah, but with a twist on it, you know. I think that would actually be pretty cool. The way you put that, cool. Yeah, have like instead of just one zone. You know, like every 10 to 15 seconds, the Cabal laser pops up on a random part of the map, right? Like on Dead Cliffs. Let's say it pops up at Crack House. You know what I'm saying? Right behind that yellow pillar. Cabal drop pod drops. It's like a big high value target. 2 chunky boys behind them, 2 majors, and then like 2 turrets, right? Kill them, and then you get on the zone, and then yeah, you can cap it or something like that, and then it rotates after that again, and then the drop pod drops again like that. That way it'll be a myriad of mix to it. Cause like I really like the PvE element to it. Like the turrets were a gimmick, but let's talk about what that was able to do for the game, right? You were able to spawn elemental wells and Warmind cells in PvP. Like, can we appreciate that for a moment? You know what I'm saying? Like that was fire. You know, I wanted to get in there and experiment with the Warmind cells, man. I wanted to hit somebody with that cellular suppression. Add some Cabals, yeah, son. You know, like I said, their first take at it was pretty decent. You know, I would crank it up just a little bit, but I did like the PvE element to it though. That was pretty fun. So I like that. I love that type of stuff, man. It shakes it up. I do wish they would have let us see how many kills you got though. That was another small grab like on the screen. I was like, dang, you can't tell who was actually just out there like slaying out, you know what I mean? Like, he might not have been capping zones, but you can guarantee he was making sure they wasn't capping either. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that would be interesting to see that type of game mode though. That would be really, that does sound like fun, like a hard point rotating. Because then people would be running in there in different paces, different cadences with their supers, abilities, and whatnot. You couldn't just hold down a specific area for a long time. Like a Titan might have an advantage if he's near the area and pops a barricade, but once the zone moves, he's gonna have to rotate out. Quicksilver feels pretty hard. It feels super stable. Reminds me of Arctic Haze. The vibes I'm getting. Yeah, it's pretty hard grenade launcher too. A little slow on the three chamber, but apart from that, this might be my new baby. We'll see. I was having so much fun with Tommy's matchbook last weekend, though. That was a different monster in its entirety.
Into the future. And yet, he is monstrous. If one day, after my passing, the Awoken look upon my works, will I embody the same prolific notoriety as Clovis?
Probably.
To be remembered through a veil of lies and hidden atrocities. Some already think of me that way.
Your consideration of this alone differentiated you from Clovis Bray. He has never weighed the moral implications of an action. We have both committed terrible wrongs. Our attempts to right those wrongs are what keep us from becoming our worst selves.
Okay. All right. Look at the robot with some little redemption, man. Yo, I'm liking Rasputin's philosophical self. Anna, what did you make this man read, man? She gave this man all the ancient texts. All right, let's go to the helm and see what's popping there. Oh, let's see, we got a cutscene or something. We over here rocking Geo Mags on Solar Subclass, bro. Our core would be so proud of us. Oh man. But yeah, hopefully when Iron Banner comes back around, we're gonna no life it. Get a lot of the grind. I did get lucky with a lot of the weapons I was wanting though, weapon rolls. I went broke when it came to legendary shards, but I did get a jolt shot auto rifle. I need to get another one because it came with offhand strike. But I did get one with jolt shot, so I was happy about that. I also got this one too, Iron Grip rangefinder. I can't remember if I wanted something else here or not. Yeah, I think dynamic sway. I wanted dynamic sway here in rangefinder, but I was happy with this. Content fully. So definitely was okay as far as the loot drops came. I was pleasantly surprised. I think the reason that people were farming so hard too is because that it is something to be said about the rewards and how they drop an Iron Banner. It does not need to, but it would be nice if it did increase it in some level of quantity. And oh, we got another cutscene. Oh, is that Osiris and Morrow Bay? All right, Dre, we need to shut up and turn the hood off on this one. All right, y'all ready? Here we go.
We have no time for pleasantries, Osiris. I bring grim tidings. My Techians have been trying to make sense of Xivu Arath's tactics. Her armies are legion, yet she commits minimal forces to battle.
Minimal forces? Every Wrathborn we cut down is replaced by 2 more.
She could replace them tenfold, so why does she show restraint? Her worm feeds on warfare. The more violent the act, the greater the power she draws from it.
Much like Savathun's worm fed on guile and deceit. Do you mean to say that...
This is not a war. It is a ritual.
Hmm.
Her death singers weave their magic and prepare for a grand sacrifice.
If so, our strategy remains unchanged. Retake the war sets and eradicate the Wrathborn.
Just as Xivu Arath desires. The Warsats are immensely powerful. Their use would result in unparalleled destruction. She cares not which side is obliterated. Her worm will gorge itself on the carnage either way.
She would turn her armies into blood sacrifices. And the Warsats would be the blade.
Overwhelming force has proven to be the only effective tactic against the Hive. Without it, I do not know what to do.
Then I suggest you think of something, and quickly.
I will apprise your vanguard of these findings.
All right. Report to Zavala's office for emergency meeting with the Vanguard. Guardian, I need you at the Vanguard stat. Pronto. Finito. Right now. Oh, man. Alright, off to the Vanguard. Oh, Vanguard? What? Zavala go? What? We get to go to his office, man? We ain't been back there since we got kicked out. We had a house party when he was away. It didn't end well, you know. Man. Oh, man. So, it does look like she's up to something, man. I'm telling you, man, I bet you Zivu Rafton read The Art of War, son. It ain't no way she hasn't. She probably helped make it. She probably got volume 2 sitting on her bedside hive table. Alright. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to turn the HUD on just yet. Just knowing Commander Z. Try the Suros and Cool Juice said, yeah, you need to try the Suros and Crucible. Dual speed version. Oh, the dual. Which one is the dual speed? The slow one? Oh, okay, yeah. Since I love the 360s. All right, say less. Oh, we might try it today if we go to comp. I don't know what the plan today is like every reset day, man. We just winging it and enjoying the vibe. So I don't know what the mode's gonna be. But I do plan to. I guess there's a waypoint somewhere. No. All right, I guess we're gonna have to turn the HUD back on, guys. Let's see, video. Oh, I always miss it in gameplay. Whoa. Oh, right here. Oh. Join Vanguard meeting. Oh man, yes, we got to get the drip 100% right. Hold up. Look, the music went off and everything. I didn't know the music goes off when you go on that side. All right. We'll do the Elemental Master drip because I normally do the like the robe monk. Yeah, I know, right? Vanguard meeting is about to go down. Yeah, I know, man. I was like, let me get my drip right. I can't pull up on my strike attire. You know what I'm saying? I just got done doing some patrols and some Seraph. I'm like, bro, did you just get mud on my carpet? The almighty blew the F up. Yeah, I know, right? Last time we was up in there, so looking forward to seeing what this one's like. Man, dang, I don't have my my instant monk drip, man. I guess I should do the yeah, this is fine, I guess. Because I got the solar arms, the void arm, the chest piece is arc. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not missing the element, am I right? Arc, solar. Nah, that's all 3. Yeah, the void on the arms. Alright, that's good enough.
The Warsats are a means to an end. Zivu Arath will bask in the destruction they bring, and open the Ascendant Plane above Earth, as she did on Tora Bottle. It does not matter who pulls the trigger. We must cease our efforts to restore the Warmind.
No. We've worked too long and too hard to stop now. Rasputin is our best shot at winning this war.
That is precisely my concern. He is a weapon made to be wielded.
He is more than a weapon. He's our ally. And he will act in humanity's best interest.
Are you certain? He has kept secrets in the past, acted without counsel or consensus.
So have you. Rasputin's made mistakes, but he's learned from them. The same as the rest of us.
Then I propose we aim not for total victory, but a stalemate. Allow Rasputin to prevent Xivu Arath from claiming her prize, and refrain from using it himself.
It's settled then. We hold the line.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I thought that Mara was gonna smack the hot fire out of Anna, yo. When she talked back to her, she was like, "So have you?" I thought she was about to catch the fade. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh man, we got all the units in the same council, man. What's crazy is they ain't even need me. Why y'all just call me? What I even pull up for? They didn't even show my character. What was that? That's crazy. It was like, yeah, we need you to show up for the meeting. When the door opened, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, my guardian about to come up, you know what I'm saying, looking fire. Next thing you know, it's like Anna pulls up. It's like, all right, you know, they got all the bays in the room.
War, built for a singular purpose, to destroy any and all threats to humanity. Clovis and I disagreed on what constituted such threats, but not on the means to the end. On Mars, I developed the escalation protocol to combat the Hive. Ever-increasing application of force in the face of rising opposition. Was I playing into Xivu Arath's hands even then? Has she always accounted for my methodologies? What purpose do I serve if my actions place humanity in danger? Am I even capable of developing a solution without mass destruction? I have never had to make. It will take time to run the necessary combat simulations. Follow the directions of the Vanguard in the interim. I will contact you if and when I have determined our next objective.
All right. Rasputin, more than a weapon. Rasputin reels under the revelation that using his war stats as he planned will vastly empower Xivu Arath. He is unsure that he can develop a winning strategy without the use of force. This is a calculation I have never had to make. I need to work on my Rasputin voice. Have never had to make, he laments. His voice besets with doubt. It will take time to run the necessary combat simulations. Rasputin asks that you follow the Vanguard's instructions while he attempts to determine your next objective. All right. So I'm wondering. Oh man. Okay, cool. So we did get the extra part quest. Say less. Yo, man, I love this Warmind soundtrack. The way they just come in with the subtlety, right? And then they just hit you with the angelic. Like, oh man. Woo! Should you choose to accept it. Part 3. A series of automated beeps emit from the dormant Exo Frame on a nearby screen. A small prompt appears. Remote download initiated. A data uplink notification flashes in the ghost's eye. It's a message. We meet again. We have another opportunity to recover one of the weapon's components from a dead drop while House Salvation's attention is elsewhere. In the meanwhile, I've been doing some research on the Hawkeye Heavy Industries with the Cryptox. It turns out this corporation was heavily invested in the golden age pursuit of xenoarchaeology, the concept that the soul system had been visited by aliens and left evidence behind. Now, I've heard tale of some xenoarchaeologists operating on Mars, and that Man Bray has even been researching one, once upon a time. I don't know what this has to do with this weapon, but I'm gonna keep looking. Meanwhile, your mission is to recover the next schematic. Instruction to follow. Fin092 out. Alright, so cool. We did get the upgrade for the Revision 0, so I guess that's gonna be our next mission, chat. We're gonna go ahead and see, hopefully, if we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I doubt it, but if we can, then we can finally finalized. The revision 0 hit it at its maximum prom. All right. Let's see. In chat, he said, "Oh, you missed it because of a call." Don't worry, because yeah, it's better to witness that emote in person, man. I would say anything when it got to do with cutscene and story, man, especially on the tail end going to Lightfall, just because of the hype factor, right? Like, just witness it, hopping in the end game, especially if you missed it like that. And yeah, exactly. You'll get to it later. You also said, I bought the new emote. I had to drop some cash on it. The one with the disciple. Check it out after this. Oh yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about when he pull out the rogue staff, man. 1 second. Let me turn my HUD back on. But yeah, man, if you, like I said, man, if you got the bones or the coins, man, and you want to do it, like, you know, I know we be wanting specific changes and whatnot, but if you want to you know, support it, man, shoot, you know, it goes back into it overall. Yeah. You talking about this? You talking about this emote right here, the finisher emote, or the actual Rook emote? You're probably talking about the Rook one, right? I think I'd have seen it, because he just stands with the pose and then like he kicks a mini version of himself or something. I remember running a strike and seeing someone use it on Scarlet Keep. Alright, I don't see it. Let me know what section it's in and I'll look it up after. Give me a second, chat. Let me get right for this this little mini mission we gotta run as usual. More than a weapon. Oh, should you choose to accept it? Okay. So you got 2 of them. The Rook emote. What page is it at? Okay, so it's the actual emote. Was it, oh, it must have been available last week then, probably, wasn't it? I think when I do my LFG run, it's like when he kicks up during the boss phase. Okay, yeah, I would say, so I did see it, yep. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we're gonna run our Luminous set, and then we're gonna LFG this. Give me a second, chat. Let me pull it up again. So glad Dim is working, man. Be careful with that stuff you take for granted, right? He said, yeah, it was available yesterday. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, that is right. I think I missed something in the story yesterday, too. I meant to get back on and check on my Titan, but, yeah, it totally just slipped my mind. Alright, so I think I got what I need to do that mission. It's not even a hard mission. I do want to run heals, though, to support the squad. Actually, nah, I don't. That's funny. It's like, actually, nah, I don't. I think I'm gonna go with the Ashes of Radiance build. We'll keep it on the side, because I can always swap to the Ashes of Radiance, I think. It's not that hard to swap to. What is it? It's this one, right? Reaping Wellmaker, Well of Utility, and where is it? It's this one down here. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can just swap to it on the fly. Alright. Well, let me LFG a group and then let me run the mission. The mission. Should you choose to accept it. What is it? Legend, right? Okay, so I wonder if this is gonna be next week, because this looks like the final of it. Mara's discovery has called for a change in strategy. You must now hold the line against the Wrathborn without bringing the power of Warsats to bear against them. However, you still cannot allow Aramis to gain control of the Warsats either. Dang, 2 for 2. So, okay. Continue collecting submine data until Rasputin comes up with a new plan. You know what? I'm getting vibes like during Season of the Splicer, when we was all like working and whatnot, and it's like just out of nowhere we had some left field. Osiris was betraying people, the Vex was in the city. Like, I'm getting that type of vibes, bro. They got so many stacked up in the deck right now. You got Zevo Raph, you got Aramis vying for it. I forgot about Aramis fighting for this stuff right here. Yeah, and then Clovis Bray is a wild card, right? Like, we haven't even, ever since we kicked him out of the robot, we ain't even really addressed him like that. So we got those 3 on the opposition. And then you got your boy Mithrax helping us out. Yeah, somebody might catch a somebody might get some character development. Let's see. So do I have to run this on Legend? Yeah, I do. Okay, launch Legend. All right. So let me find one to join, boys. Okay, so pretty short story this week, but it does seem like next iteration of the story will be the climax. And from there, it looks like things are gonna go crazy. And then we are how many weeks out from Lightfall? Destiny Punk 70, 77? Let me check real quick. 48 days. We have less than 50 days. I think sometime this week we'll play with the Manticore because we still haven't locked that. But yeah, 48 days. That's 7 weeks. 7 weeks. Yeah, 7 times 7. Yeah, 49. Yep. Of course I have to update the app, bro. Give me a second, chat. I'm totally not optimized today. At least the LFG is working though. That's the thing I'm playing. He said, "Don't play with the Manticore." All hard caps. God dang, bro, you just screamed at me. Don't. What's wrong with the Manticore? Is it like that? What's wrong with it? I was looking forward to it, man. I was gonna pair. Let me move the headset a little bit. Let me know if I'm too loud at any time too, chat. I was gonna pair it with what was it? I was gonna pair it with Nezzy Sin. Man, let me just make my own post. And then I was gonna try with Peacekeepers. I had a couple of ideas floating around in my head. Legend, Seraph, Shield. I hate that exotic perk revolves around AE. Yeah, I think that's a temporary problem for now, man. We haven't gotten our first TWAB of the year yet, but I'm hoping they either address the TWAB or they hit us with like that 30th anniversary type vibe, right? And we get the AE change right before, well, not right before, but like, it would be nice if we got it like in a week or two, right? Because the end of the last day of February is Lightfall's launch. So if we get it anywhere in between then or like the next Iron Banner, I think that'd be nice. It'll shake up the sandbox. You know, people have something to play with. It'll stop the meta from being the way it is now from like laney, right? Because imagine if they give us the AE boost now. It'll shift it and then people will be experimenting with new weapons they haven't before, things that are viable. It'll be a nice like middle mix in the sandbox. I love when they do the middle season patches because it's like, you know, a meta gets solidified and then we ride it out for like a month or two. And a season is normally 3 months, but like that's a long time if you're playing consistently. So like in the middle of that, just to shake it up, you know, it does feel good. Like remember when the sidearms got added? It was like, oh god. And now when shotguns got added, so yeah, a nice little mix and match. Everybody experiment with stuff. Legend Seraph, Shield, no mic, Shield, no mic. Yeah, I'm just all over the place today, chat. Y'all gonna have to forgive your boy. I guess I can put it under exotic quest is where it should go. All right, let's go. Oh man, that's gonna be one of the best things too, dude. Is next whenever we get the new LFG and the commendation system, that's gonna change up the whole way we interact with each other en masse, man. It's gonna feel so good to just like make a post and then everybody can join it or something crazy, right? Like that'll motivate me to play some private PvP matches and stuff like that with the fam, you know what I'm saying? Just make a post and be like, all right, boys, hop in this game, and then just send it out there and invite everybody in one fell swoop instead of having to like type everybody's name in and stuff like that. And then with the commendations, you'll be able to tell what type of gamer you're playing with and like being able to tell if they're a Newberry, if you need to be helpful or whatnot. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that change, very, very much so the most, because y'all know how I feel about the LFG scene anyway. I love doing is this it, man? I can never no, it's this one. There we go. But yeah, y'all know how I feel about the LFG scene. I love doing the LFGs, man, just to see what type of flavors of people you get inspiration from the builds they're running. You know, you might learn a new strategy you never did before, experience a new encounter a different way. It's like them be some fun memories, man. I remember that time we was running and I think I told y'all this before. We had 5 hunters and 1 Titan, and we kept dying on War Priest. And all of us there, he was like, yeah, man, why don't one of y'all y'all running solo, right? It's like, yeah. Why don't some of y'all put on some healing aids? And damn it if we didn't get it done in that same run, man. So yeah, man, it's just all about the difference in it, man. I love the randomness that the LFG system can bring, because in its nature it's random, right? You never know who you're gonna meet. You might have a bad time, but most of the time, man, it's really enjoyable if you can find people on the same page. I do feel like the universe has a way of bringing people together, so using it itself works. Shoot, the fact that y'all watching this right here is a prime example, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it in that context. But yeah, man. Looking forward to Destiny Punk 77. Oh, God. Looking forward to Destiny Punk 77, baby. Y'all know I'm going to play with the Lotsky first, but I'm definitely looking forward to experimenting with everything. The mod system for sure. I didn't even realize until someone, I think it was a tweet I read or something, but someone said something about Strand and mods, and I thought about it and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get Strand mods at some point. Like maybe some Font of Might type stuff, or like maybe some mods that I don't know, Well of Tenacity type vibe, but very curious to see how that's gonna play out. Then the exotics are gonna have to mess with Strand, and then the exotics that we currently got that may have some interaction with Strand. Oh yeah, boy. I can see Gimme Kicks already with Astrocyte Veil using using the Strand slingshot, you know what I'm saying, getting that extra AE. But all of them look pretty cool. The Tyrant Titan is definitely looking devious. And then that Hunter with the, I think it's a Kasuragami, I think this is how you say that. Probably butchered it all to West, but it got I'm gonna dress my Hunter straight up like Hanzo from Ninja Gaiden, if I can. I was gonna say, what? I think I'm gonna switch my loadout here. Also, I need to change my button scheme. I forget every time I set up a stream to change my button scheme around there. Every single time. I'm going to do that now. Before we go to status calamities. There we go. It's just easier until I get access to a controller with back paddles, man. Oh my god, I can't wait. That is gonna be the day, boy. At least my aim will improve by at least like 0.5% with some back paddles, I swear. At least that and some melee fights, I won't lose as many melee brawls. What was I gonna change? I'll change it later, I guess, when we get to the boss room. I was gonna put on my super suit build. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it on now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it on now. Where is it at? I just got so addicted to it and using it, man. Like, after not using it, I actually see how long it takes to get a super, and I'm like, man, this build is kind of busted. This build is kind of busted. All right, there we go. And I'll just use Lumina with it. That way I can give everyone else an extra bump. Oh, I was sitting here thinking that I had some old faithful reliables up in here. He done went this way, and I was like, that's a perfect time for me to switch. Oh, sorry, Cool Juice. I just seen that. He said, I found out that the Perfect Float and Frenzy are great together. Yeah, because they have the, they got the same trigger. So that automatically, like, opens up combos right there. All you're going to need is that on the right weapon, man. I was thinking the other day that, we should do, like, a series of like, wish list weapons, right? Like, if you could make a weapon with your combination of perk rolls, what would it be, right? You know, because, like, personally, I love 360s. You know, Lodbrok is the shining jewel this season of what I'm happy and hyped to grab. And a combo like Demo Wellspring, that's happy to me. That makes me happy. So like that would have been something that I would have suggested like that. Another one that I think is a pretty cool one is if they take the long arm and they give a cascade point and offhand strike together, because you get a kill, swap to it. Not only is it gonna fire faster, but once you get that fire faster kill, your hip fire is gonna be better because of offhand strike. So I think, and then that'll lead into that kill. So I think that would be a pretty fun combo. But yeah, I was thinking that would be a pretty cool series. Like what weapons, what archetypes, what kind of guns that people either wish for or don't have, or we just don't have in general, that people would love to see. And I think that would make a pretty cool series, you know. And not only that, is that'd be good feedback for the devs too, you know. A dev might be thinking and be like, you know what, I didn't think about that gun, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think about that archetype. Because you got to think about it, us as players, we play a lot, but not everybody plays with all the weapons, right? So let alone, you know, the devs probably don't play with every single weapon, you know. And even if they do, they got their favorites, some that they like, some that they don't like. So when they're making a weapon, they might not be considering certain things, you know. With a video like that, I think it'll put at least some of those on the radar. Like a what is it? We haven't had a what's that archetype? We haven't had a Stay Frosty was the first introduction to that one, other than Stay Frosty. What am I? Chattering Bone. Dang. Stay Frosty was the newest addition in the kinetic slot to counter Chattering Bone, is what I'm trying to say. Dang. And so like it took a while to get one of those, right? But we finally got an archetype like that now. And you got like the BXR, but you know that's in the energy slot. But it's pretty cool. I think that would be a pretty good idea. Something like, cause like me, I wouldn't know what to put on a bow, right? You know, but someone that's a bow main, they probably have a perfect combination that they want to see out there. And I would like to see what they would suggest, because then I might look at it and be like, oh, you know what, that might not work for me, but that would be something I would want to try. Or vice versa, be like, you know what, that actually might make me start wanting to use the bow. I think the Lodbrok's a good example of that too. Like I think a lot of people, once they get their hands on Lodbrok and they use it, because I think another thing too is like the reputation the weapon has, right? Like, you know, hand cannons are hand cannons, right? So like with that being said, hand cannons in general are good, but no one's gonna choose a 180 over a 140 out of context. You know, you put it into context, you know, maybe a posterity versus I don't know, what's a crappy 140, guys? Something like really crappy. Finite impactor. No shame to anybody that's running. I'm just saying, you know, it's not you ain't getting finite impactor ain't making the top 10 in trials. But if you gave people the choice to choose between finite impactor or like, you know, posterity, I'm pretty sure they might it might choose the posterity. But it does have to do with the nuance of like what the perk rolls with, what's the stats on it, and et cetera, et cetera. Excuse me, that's I would definitely do some suggestions for a glaive, man. Alright, left, middle, right. Alright, we gotta look out too, chat. We gotta make sure we don't skip the thing this time. Make sure we go into the vent. Oh Lord! There we go. Can you not, sir? Alright, bad, because I didn't want to go. I ain't gonna lie to you. What? Mid, right eye. Hey, that's my boy. Indeed. Good job, Guardian. Yeah, snap them Connor Mustangs. I'm trying to heal the Vandal. Yeah, that would be fire if, like, now that we getting buddy with the Fallen and whatnot, your boy in the combat with the Mithrax. Start healing the homies. Alright, operator. Alright, that's the one we need. Hey, it's been so long, bro. My aim is rusty. I don't even feel right shooting the guns. I gotta get the muscle memory all the way back. It all feels off. You know how, like, when you play it for a long time, you just got muscle memory, you know what I'm saying? It feels like an extension. And now I feel like my left hand is my right and vice versa. I put on my shoes on the wrong foot. We're gonna get back right there. I think this time when we play comp this week, though, because we're on a losing streak like a mug. Freaking every time we've been playing is we catching L's. At our promotion series, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play with my Hunter first, and then move to my Titan, and then my Warlock. I think that will do a little bit better. I must be lagging or something of the sort. Alright, this is the one we missed last week. One of these days I'm gonna have to come in here and actually do those little Seraph orbs I need to shoot. There we go. Alright, that's that. Oh, you didn't have to follow me, fam? Well, maybe he needed a robot too from the other week. Oh, you gonna let him do it by himself? I'm gonna help him out right there. Okay, that just instantly changed direction. I don't know what's going on. He's got that though, right? I can't tell if it's me, him, or them. We'll know if I lag out, right? There we go. At least the hitting the nodes are working. Curious to see what the meta's going to be in Nightfall, though. Like, how they're going to shake it up. As far as, like, subclasses, weapons, you know, the whole nine. I'm thinking snipers might come up somewhat up top a little bit. Well, not up top, but I think snipers somewhat are going to get raised. Yeah, it's definitely bugged, but hey, we ain't gonna mess with it. Just gonna roll with it, I guess. As long as it don't bug out the quest. We gonna be alright. I wouldn't mind farming another dungeon though before what's his face rolls around Nightfall. I do need to like min-max my alts as far as the armor goes. I guess I could min-max the Warlock a little bit, but for most sakes, he's pretty straightforward and good. Yeah, for the most part, he's pretty much solid. But my Hunter and my Warlock my Hunter and Titan are definitely lacking when it comes to that aspect of it. They could use a nice little fleshing out, especially since the resilience meta changed. Because back then, I think everything was like intellect based, and no one cared about resilience unless you was on Titan. I wanted to min-max your barricade, but oh yeah, this part. Switch real quick. What do I want to use? Let's try this, I guess. This Briggs though. I need to use div, bro. Yeah, give me this demo target lock. I'll try that out, and then I guess for heavy. Please don't start. All right, babe. Thank you. Try out this new Lodbrock baby with demo too. Man, son. I thought the demo Wellspring was gonna be my role, but nah. Like, it is good for PvE, but this target lock is just something else. And then the fact that they got a utility perk in the left slot as far as demo goes, bro, I ain't even gonna have to reload. Y'all know I always be complaining about reload. Never again. I mean, you know, we will reload once in a while, but it ain't gonna be as much as we used to. Alright, I might as well do this straight because it's not like y'all bow ain't gonna get another one back. The Scourge of the Helium Drinkers. Good old throwback to the lore. It was something that happened in this week's story that I wanted to oh yeah, when Mara talked about how it happened in Tora Bottle. I gotta remember where that lore card is because I wouldn't mind reading it on stream just to talk about it. To flesh out what happened for those who don't know. But it's pretty cool. I like how the lore goes sometimes, you know. You have to use your imagination with it here or there. You gotta like follow some of the threads, but it's pretty like I like how it's segmented because the more that you have an understanding of a certain section, it pays off when they use it as a thread point or a plot point when it pops back up around, right? Like with Clovis Bray and the Deep Stone Crypt, you know. It's nice how like we knew there was a Deep Stone Crypt somewhere, but then we found out it was associated with Clovis, and then that he's like basically the progenitor of Exos, but the reason he's the progenitor of Exos is because he wanted to be the Luca, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that is really good in context, you know, and adds way more depth to the story, and it makes it more enjoyable from a reader perspective. For some it might be like, yo, that came out of nowhere, but you look at that book nerd over there, he be like, nah, son, I seen this coming 3 years out. Another good plot point was like Fellwinter too, man. I really liked Fellwinter as a character. He get extra brownie points because he was a warlock too, though. But even he couldn't hold up to Big Daddy Shaxx, though. The fact that Shaxx had a castle and then he, just tossing fools. Speaking of Shaxx, there was a image going around of the Witch Queen cutscene. You know, when we played Witch Queen, and everybody, we had that that Vanguard meeting then, and all the characters were standing in a line, right? I think Shaxx is up next because it did go. I can't remember the exact order, but the exact order was basically the main characters of those seasons. You know, we had Mithrax, we had Saint 14, right? And then just now you had oh, Kaido was there too. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Kaido, Mithrax, and it was Saint 14, and then it was Anna. So I'm hoping that Shaxx is up next in line. I'm hoping that Shaxx gets the royal treatment next, man. That'd be pretty cool. Give Shaxx some love. Target lock is a really cool perk. Curious to see what it's gonna be like on other weapons. I actually want target lock on a trace rifle now, to be honest. Yeah, that's see, that would be nice to add into that. Make a mental note. Actually, I need to write a physical note of that because, oh man, I do not have elephant memory. I'll be forgetting. I'll be forgetting, yo. All right. Hold on, let me write that down real quick. I forgot that fast. Target lock. Trace. Yes, I guess like a target lock trace rifle or one with triple tap. Yeah, triple tap 4 times the charm trace rifle. Holy. Yes. That would be fire. See, yeah, we're gonna get to working on that. We'll jot down some series. Oh, I didn't press the weapon. Right. Sorry, Hey, it's too funny, Cool Juice. Didn't you come through this and didn't have the Yeah, we gonna have to get you the vocals on this, man, so you can get the context of this. I hate they don't do the dialogue over and over, but I guess they didn't do it, so it would be annoying for most people. But still, if you miss it, that's tough. It's like, hi, what you expect me to do, man? That's one thing I do wish that was more accessible, is like being able to go back and replay some story beats. That way you can get an understanding on it. Because right now it's up to being able to stick with the catalogers. And shout outs to all the good catalogers in Destiny that keeps any type of record or anything, right? Of event. But I'd imagine it is pretty it's a byproduct of being a live service game too at some point. Put on dexterity on my arms. Grizz departed? Oh, we're gonna have to find another one, boys. Yeah, we could do mana, but I don't know if I wanna. Make a post in a second as soon as I get a chance. Well, I don't know. I'm probably just going 2 minutes. Because I don't want someone to jump. Well, we'll see. Because I think it is at the end this week. Oh, I need a sword, dude. Because I cannot see. I did get that ammo, right? Yeah, I got it. So it doesn't increase on those? Nah, it does not. Okay. Duly noted. Target lock does not work on the vehicle type enemies. Unless it's just bugged right now. Well, yeah, it could just be that this thing is my connection to the servers are jank. Let me see. Where's my app at? I think I closed my, no, I didn't close it. There we go. Watch your stick. Oh, he fell, didn't he? Guardian down.
Guardian down.
Oh, this is a nice spot for a screenshot right here on this ledge. This is the one I need to use for the next time. All right, I think we got a Johnny 69 tiers. Come on in. Oh no! Wait a minute. Woo! All right, we're good. I don't know how we're gonna get up from here. Oh, we're not. We're gonna go down. Silly me. Hey, tarnished metal. Oh, that's pain. Always forget about those shanks. Of course you would bubble up at the last second, right? Ah! Well, the other guy didn't join. Send the other guy an invite. I think what I'm not most excited of, but one of the things I am pretty excited about is the type of weapons that the exotics are going to be in Nightfall. Because Quicksilver Storm, if it's anything like a preview of it, man, I'm just curious to see what else they're going to do nanite type and just look feels. I do think though, like on the box art, you see like all three characters are holding something. I can't remember who's holding the Quicksilver. I think the Titan had the was it the Titan with the Quicksilver? Yeah, the Titan had the Quicksilver. The Warlock had a grenade launcher, I believe, and the Hunter had a hand cannon. But all of those weapons look like they were exotic, and we know that the Quicksilver Storm is exotic, obviously. So, I mean, it would stand to reason that the other two characters may have been rocking a exotic as well. I mean, it could be a seasonal weapon, but that hand cannon looked like it was kind of like a hot rod model, you know? That's the type of vibe I was getting from it on the Hunter. Dang, nobody wants to join you, boy? I wonder if the servers are... I invited 2 people and neither one joined. I might have been too late, though, as well. They probably just joined someone else. Okay, just invite to game. Whoever comes first comes serve. Speaking of serve, man, I watched that movie, The Menu, the other day. Boy, if you are a chef, I highly recommend watching that movie. Even if you ain't a chef, if you ever been a guest to a restaurant, watch that movie, yo. It is a good movie. Really enjoyed that. So glad I decided to watch that. I won't spoil it because that was the whole good for me. But it had a nice bow on that. Let's say that it had a nice bow. Really good movie. And fun fact, I just realized it, but the actor, the chef was, if it was the same actor I'm thinking about, the chef was Voldemort from Harry Potter. Now that I think about it, that's crazy. Yeah, no one's just joining us, so I guess it's just gonna be us two. I wonder if you can't join mid-mission. Cause I've sent out like 4 invites and I have not gotten anyone to hop in here. Sorry, me and the Guardian will take care of it. God, I'm starting to sound like an NPC now, me and the Guardian. Oh, man. Please no. Oh, I was gonna get you, man. Oh, stop it. I don't know who decided to give them queen breakers, but man, they need to be caught. I need to speak to your captain. Oh no, they probably feel the same way about us. They're like, who gave him a Ceros? Who gave this man a divinity? That's the whole reason we sent him Brig. It's like, yeah, I know. I know. We hitting crits over here. Nothing but wet net. We're gonna test some other areas after this, but if it's the connection is like this across the board, then I'll probably chill out today as far as doing a long stream goes, because I don't want to play like this if it's all across the board or if it's me, right? But if it's just this mission, that's fine. We'll test it in Crucible here or there. Open Sesame. Oh yeah. Of course you were bubble max. Yeah, that would be messed up if they had not only sightings, but if they got an overshield when they pop their barricade, right? Would be nice if swords got a little bit more love. I don't know. I don't want them to be like the Fallen Guillotine days. Them was pretty busted, but yeah, it's fun when you got multiple options though. When something is way too strong, I can see. Like I do get the just don't use it excuse, but at the same time, if it's extremely super busted, it's like you can't expect people not to use it. I do agree though. Don't use it to the point where you're no longer having fun. You know, like I think that's the point when you should consider putting something down for something more fun. Might be less effective. It might take you a couple more minutes to beat the activity, but hey, at least you'll be laughing and enjoying yourself while you're doing it versus feeling miserable and getting it done and neck-breaking record time. But hey, man, play how you want to play. I know I do. Alright, El Capitan. Yeah, I just gave up on the LMG part, man. I've been, every time y'all see me just like side scrolling, I've been inviting people. So we're just gonna pass on that. I guess I should take off div when we get to this boss though, since it's just 2 of us. So I actually need to put something on a little bit more effective. Where is Le Red? Oh, you got it. Give me the scanner, man. No one gets hurt. Well, you might because you got the scanner, but yeah, no one else has to get hurt. Now we're contacting. So I wonder if it's across the board. I know they had maintenance today, but they said it was no downtime expected. Oh, we ain't got to kill that one, Chief. We good to go. Oh, you do actually. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yo, he is genius, bro. Using that blondinade. Yeah, see, I love that tech, bro. That's the option other than just like utterly destroying your opponent. You have the ability to incapacitate him for a second. Let's put this actually right there. I wanted to get a little bit closer, so I got the energy from the Rift Juice, but there's a turtle there. I forgot about that thing, to be honest. There you go. Yeah, he got the LNG though. He be ripping. It's just so satisfying to watch some damage numbers go up without having to get a kill. It being on one of my favorite auto rifle archetypes is just an extra plus. Yeah, 4 times a charm target lock. I haven't been able to secure that role, but that'll probably be my PvE version of this. I don't know though. Yeah, I really honestly don't know. Because this one thing they did good about this weapon is it had a lot of perks that interact well with each other, man. And it's not just like an outlaw kill clip relationship. Like you can get a quote unquote bad roll on this gun and still be pretty well off. Even osmosis, which I would say is probably the weakest roll in the first slot, is still pretty good if you have a build that leans into what you like to do elemental wise and mod wise. Access complete. Status calamitous. Alright, so we're probably gonna use well, but we'll probably put a blade out for this final boss. I gotta see what my heavies are. I wonder what sleepers hitting like these days. Excuse me. Okay, the connection seems to stabilize slightly, but you know, I open my mouth, so that probably means I'm gonna crash. Go completely to the Xbox home screen on a PlayStation. It crashes all the way and you hear Sega. Alright, man, you got the node. Nothing in here that I need to secure. I need to put on though. As far as heavies go, what should I use? I guess we could go LNG. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's go glaive, Grand Ovi, and we're gonna keep our Lodbrok because I love my Lodbrok, Chad. All right, let's get it. And he rocking Aeons. He a trooper, bro. Kind of wish I had div on for that. I'm so used to playing support, man. Like I wanted to beam him just then when he was doing. Let's extend this real quick. I hear someone behind me. We gotta be careful too, because it's only 2 of us. We only have 2 residents. I can't be my careless, normal, lackadaisical dread. We gotta be a little bit focused up. Yeah, Grand Over is a pretty nice chunk. Okay, 35 seconds. That's the only res we got. It's hard to say, but I wonder if they were able to switch up the token system. Would that give them a lot more breathing room in some situations? I wonder if it restricts them in more situations than it helps. Like, I'm pretty sure it's pros and cons to both having a token system and not having one, but I'm trying to visualize how it worked in D1 when it came to raids. And, oh god. I know there were ways you could still clutch up if he was like the last guardian standing, but the mechanical, obviously mechanically wise, if there was a mechanic you couldn't do, then there was a mechanic you couldn't do. But we didn't have res tokens in D1, but it's so hazy, man. Longest part of the whole process is the reloading of the glaive. Final blow. Pop up. Uh-oh. That's a little dangerous. But I went with the glaive, actually. Oh, I'm probably gonna get faded though. Oh, okay, we're good. I got you, boss man. Oh, well. Glaive, one more. Well, let's get in there. Yeah, I won't be able to help. Yeah, you good, bro. Should I do Lumina instead? Nah, keep Grand Over. He's probably just gonna be a little bit more on the surviving end. I wonder if I should actually go ahead and do it now. I thought he was a scoring at first, the way he hopped up into my face like that. 10 seconds left on the well. Kill so I can get a little bit of super energy back. That's good enough. I'm gonna pop my wrist. Final blow, watch yourself, bud. Here. Start off again. Got another well we can flop. Chris, oh, I didn't know the boss is there. Please don't shoot me. Oh, I thought I was released by somebody, some sort of enemy. There he goes. Oh, he got this one now. Say less, boss man. Stay on heal duty, I'll just follow him. Try to stay as close as I can. Actually. Stay there for a second with it. Hopefully he can get over there, and if he does, I can take care of this middle one. We done came a long way from fighting like in the add density of something like the Leviathan. The OG year 1 Leviathan, right? We came a hot minute. It's a nice sense of like I will say the more with the more activities we get, like seasonal wise, right, or something like Catch Crash and all them. Okay. Like all the seasonal and the Catch Crash stuff, they're getting better with the ad density, and it's a nice niche between almost feeling like you're overwhelmed to enough ads that you're not fighting your allies for kills. Drop some of this heavy LMG on them. Stasis is still so good, dude. It did come out a little overtuned, but man, if it kept its lethality, I could only imagine how Lethal Strand would have came out. I'm probably gonna fight this. Close to it, though. I swear I'm letting him do all of the work on the nodes. I'm trying to get to this, man. Just go past him. I'll come back to him. At least over here, I gotta put my back against the wall. Spread that incandescent. This one. Voila. I'll do the center one as well, and then I can get up high and do the well drop. There you go, boss man. I should have, well, I probably won't need it. And even if I do, I can still get it. I was gonna say I should have got that ammo. Really, bruh? What's the time? 10 seconds on this. Really? There's like, nah, get off that edge. I really got that. That's the Jack Frost. Jack Frost tornado. Alright. Ragnarok. Upload the virus. Should be the quest, right? Yeah, Hunter's Trace 4, pressurized retrofit. Alright. Alright, contact the servers. Well, at least we contacted at the end. I don't know why when I do that text chat, it always pops out that way as GS. Oh. Alright, cool. Nice. So I guess we'll shoot to the good old Helmsky. Not the Helm. The Enclave. Where you at, baby? There you go. You'll go ahead and shoot to the Enclave and hop on. Let's see. Go ahead and get that last retrofit on that thing done. Get these elements out of here. I think we're gonna go with a target adjuster on this thing, and they're gonna put some dexterity mods on, so it's easier to it doesn't feel as unwieldy. Well, we'll probably swap all that off in the instant anyway, because I think we're done with PvE as far as my warlock goes for now. I think what I plan on doing is going into I don't know, chat. Yeah, I kind of want to save the roads to tomorrow, but then again, we do have extra Gambit this week, so that does give us something to do. And it's not like we're doing Iron Banner, so I think I will just go ahead and start doing my roses this week, seeing what we can get real quick. Well, I'll tell you what, if the connections are decent, and we'll play. But if the connection is kind of like flip-floppy, then I'm probably not gonna I don't want to do it just because I don't want the quality of the quality and the experiences of the matches to be bad, you know. I'd rather just be patient and wait it off. All right, cool. I guess we should look up Houndish video too to see where the throne world thing is, the shattered throne thing, because I think since we're 7 weeks out, this is the perfect time to start doing those weekly bounties. So we'll probably start doing those too on all our alts. That way we don't have to worry about playing catch up later. Put in the work now, you get to go later. Alright. Let us see what this Hunter's Trace is hitting like when it's maxed out. Reshape. Give me the pulse. Alright. Last maximum stats right here. There we go. Maxed out. We keep an arrowhead break. We keep that. We're going to switch this actually back to... I actually want to try Slick Draw. Because I'm weird. Vorpal is the play for PvE 100% all day. Oh, yeah, the stocks. Okay, what do we want here? I want mass stability. Increases stability. This one increases stability, moderately controls recoil, slightly decreases handling speed. I might go for this one if I didn't use arrowhead break, but you got to keep in mind it also decreases your stability. But it does mess with the recoil, so if you wanted to, like, I guess maybe go small bore or something, you know, and you can keep your recoil pattern straight because of fitted. And then you got short action, which just greatly increases handling. So I guess this would be good for something if you were using something like moving target maybe. I think we are going to settle for the increased stability though, because, yeah, especially since I'm memeing with Slick Draw right now. Catalyst not acquired yet. What do I gotta do? Return to the Archimedes Annex and download a new cipher. Oh, that's right. I didn't do it the other way. That's what that other thing was. Okay, we can do that first before we go do our what's the names. That's why I didn't have to reset shape. What did I do? Oh, bro, I'm all out of whack. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, me resetting the shape. Did I lose my caddy just in? Nah, we good. Slick Draw. And then we said we wanted to go for the handling. I mean stability. And then we'll do under pressure. Cool. That's why it didn't pop up during the mission. It's because I had to go there first. I wonder if I could have gotten both of them in the same boat. Alright. What extra thing did it get added on to this time? Or am I just lagging behind somewhere? Okay. What did Prom add to it? Oh, the stuff on the side right here. Okay. Cool. Yeah, let me run that mission real quick. And then we'll bounce from there. We'll see if it's we'll see how the server's feeling. That is what this mission is. I was like, what is this? Why did this pop up? But I forgot. This is like the little expedition thing. This is where you go to download the first cipher, and then you go into the Seraph mission. It was kind of like the same when collecting the Nezarec tomes. Well, that was the expedition missions, wasn't it? Where's the entrance at this week? Let's see how stable this auto rifle right here is. They did switch up a lot of the variety, and as far as like how you interact and engage with these missions go. Like with the Seraph, with the shield mission, how you get the catalyst, you get them at different areas. The with these entrances, they're different entrances, right? Small little things, but grand scheme of thing, the more they add, the better. I hate that shirt to the side. It's not horrible, but I think it's probably recoil direction. Open sesame. He's shaving back his head off. Somehow it still worked out. Another open sesame. I wanted this thing to be great, but honestly, I would rather use my Hollow Earth. And that ain't even a slight to the Hollow Earth. Like, the Hollow Earth is really good. Especially with that Zen mode, man. I might have to go back to it. I might experiment with it more this week. Like something you could interact with. Yeah, it must be my connection to the servers today. They're a little bit jank. It's like slight delay. So I've already had enough of this one. This is okay, but not great. Yeah, that recoil direction, man. Try it again real quick with steady rounds. I don't know if y'all can feel it too, but like sometimes I used to play with vibration on all the time, but I've stopped doing it recently because I've heard that the wear and tear of the vibration like just kills the longevity of the controller. But I don't know if that's placebo or whatever. But anyway. Like, I don't know if, the reason I said the vibration bit was because, like, after playing with it for a while, you can feel the muscle memory of some of the guns you shoot. But I don't know if y'all can tell, like, when you change the barrels, the cone obviously changes, but it does feel like the gun does not shoot. It just feels like it has a different shot cadence with the barrel. And I guess that makes sense because, like I just said, the cone changes, so. But, yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed that as well. If that's just me. Like your Guardian even resets his position when you swap barrels and come out of menu. Now this one feels good. Stability on this one. And little mini galley baby rockets going. Yeah, I can't wait to get familiar, get the muscle memory built in this baby and use it in Crucible. Yeah, I think it would have been a little bit busted if the GLs would have been able to unstop it. That would have been so cool though, because then you could have ran overload or anti-barrier whenever auto rifles are in the season, and then when GLs are, you can do obviously unstoppable. I wonder what the catalyst for this thing is gonna be. Hopefully it's nothing simple like triple tap. I hope they go all out like something unique I haven't seen before. And with more weapons like Revision Zero coming, man, I can't wait to see. I'm trying to think. We don't have a 450 exotic auto rifle, do we? I don't think one of those exists. I can't think of anything. No, I don't think so. Yeah, it seems addicting to shoot. I guess I could pair with a blade. The end game. Speaking of end game, yeah, that's right. It's Warden of Nothing today. We could go test that and see how it is, but I doubt it'll be any better connection than this. Wasn't? Oh yeah, all the champions are in Warden. That's right. Oh, I was like, what? Don't tell me it's that bad. Fun with this thing on my Titan. I can already see Actium Warrig being a funny little meme kit. I have to think about what I usually saw on my Hunter. The hipfire's not bad either. Yeah, hipfire's not bad either. That's actually really good. For one of these type of auto rifles anyway. Mine might be that stability. Yeah, it might be that stability. Alright, we got the charge. Jericho. Travel to the EDZ for further instructions. That's right. Now we got to do the little Mission Impossible Lost Sector thing and then wait for it to blow up. That's right. Okay. Yeah, see, like the little variety, they don't have you going to the same place. I think the first one was Europa when that popped off. Can't remember what the second one was. Was it Mars? Yep. No, it wasn't Mars unless we have access to Sunset Material. What was the second place that we went to for it? I can't remember. I tell you, I do not have elephant memory. This is actually one of my favorite parts to grind at. Now that I think about it. Yeah, now that I think about it. When Destiny 2 first launched, I'll tell you the type of grinder I am. Right? When Destiny 2 first launched, and you know you actually had to like level up to like level 20 or whatever it was the cap. I was waiting on some friends to get on and play. And so what I would do, because I knew we was going to end up having to run the same activities over with them, what I did is I stayed here in this area and I did patrols for a hot minute, for like a day and a half. Yeah, it's my connection to the servers. And I leveled up until I hit, I think, like level 15 or something. I think I went all the way maxed out actually, just by killing most of these ads and doing patrols in this small area. That way I could savor the other content for later down the road. And I'm glad I did, because man, the initial Destiny was super, like after you consumed everything, you know, it was bare bones, but I'm glad I approached it that way. All right, where we at on the? We didn't even track it. It's at 39% though. I could go do a lost sector, but yeah, actually, let's go do that. 42. Sounds like a Gallahorn shot when that little missile goes off. Yeah, I'm thinking now a high energy fire build could use the sustained fire set. Ooh, yeah, could use the sustained fire setup. Because that mod allows auto rifles, trace rifles, and LMGs to allow you to become charged with light. So off of that same vein, we could use an auto rifle, a trace rifle, and an LMG. That way, any of those kills will allow us to become charged with light. So that's our initial thought process of making a build with Quicksilver Storm. Where do we go from there? We must branch out. What options do we have, right? What is our goal after becoming charged with light, chat? What is our benefit? Like, of course, we could do the high energy fire. It's not elemental, so we can't do anything with Font of Light. I don't know. It might just be a standard, like, charge yourself with light high energy fire combo. That's way better. I have to hit it with that good old Fighting Lion reload combo. That is way better. Yeah, it feels good, and I just realized I don't even have any auto targeted mods on. Wait till I put my training wheels on. It's over. How much did we progress on that? 87. Here we go. Drop a couple few out here. I would like to see a stasis trace rifle in a kinetic slot, but I don't know what they would do that would unrival Aegis. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to freeze. I guess the top, well, I was gonna say the top could be chill clip, would be cool, but then again, I think that might power creep Aegis. Well, probably not power creep it, but it would challenge it in a point of like considering not using Aegis over the legendary if they had chill clip. Headstone would be cool on a trace rifle. Definitely could work. I guess it's just a matter of time until we get more bird perks, though. I guess that's what it's gonna have to be. Dead drop location. Terminus East, lost sector of Trostland. Terminus East. Where is that at? Excuse me. What is it again? Terminus East, lost sector of Trostland. Where is this at? The Terminus East. That ain't ringing no bells in my brain. Okay, you got the Caverns of Souls, the Shaft 13, the Flooded Chasms, the Excavation, the Pathfinder, the Pit, Skydock, Pathfinder's Crash, the Weep, Whispering Falls, the Drain, Scavenger's Den, Widow's Walk, Atrium. Oh, would you look at that? The last one we do, Terminus East, is literally right here beside us. The irony. Read! Oh, man. Well, at least we don't have to go anywhere. That's good. We don't have to fast travel or anything. Yeah, I got a fill in this beauty. Actually, let me go ahead and start the kill counter right now. I messed up by not doing that. Very curious to see the effectiveness in PvP. I've been seeing a lot of people run it, but then again, I don't expect a lot of people to have to main an auto rifle, let alone main a 721. I feel like auto rifles sit at the same table with something like bows, right? Like they're an acquired taste. Like the community recognizes that they can do good, but of course you have your way more popular picks. Yeah, hand cannons, pulse rifles, and shotguns all sit at the same table. Oh man, they carpool together, right? They carpool to the Crucible. Everybody understands their meta picks. The snipers are driving, I guess. Or they get picked up sometimes. Whoop. Yeah, honestly, I'd say the weakest thing about this gun is the sound. For it to look so cool, it just doesn't match the doesn't match what you would think, right? You know, it doesn't match. But apart from that, like I said, that would probably be the weakest thing on this gun. And that's not a slight to it at all. I'm just saying, I think it would sound cooler. All right, now we can go run and do it on Legend, which I'm probably not gonna do until next time. But that would unlock, I think, the final bit, right? Ah, man, I mean, we could do it, but y'all don't want to watch me run that whole mission on Legend again, right? What do I got to do? On Legend, difficulty, and find the weapon schematic. Yeah, same thing, so I got to find it on this one. So I guess you could unlock them all at the same time, because nothing was technically preventing me from doing it. I just didn't be smart and read it first. Okay. What's the play now? Oh, I guess I can go do it. Oh. Yeah, I guess I can go unlock it. Why not? Connection will still probably be 50-50, but at least we can knock out the last bit, you know. I meant to try it out with Slick Draw, actually. See how I felt. I'm mainly choosing this from a meme, but at the same time, I want the experience under my belt to see if it's, like, worth it at all in the using. And historically, when perks are, like, incredibly bad, they normally, they buff them if they get around to it, but I don't see that happening with Slick Draw as much, because what they previously said about how they feel about Quick Draw, you know, they wanted to kind of stray away from giving you an absolutely free goated perk like that. So I think the deficit from Quick Draw is what keeps it safe. That being said, the aim assist factor, ugh, no one likes missing their shots when they feel like they should land, right? Like that. That's why AE is such a big topic and a complaint, is because it looks like your shot's gonna go there, right? When you fire the bullet, it does not go anywhere like that. So it's like, nah, son, at least show me where I'm gonna be missing at, and then maybe I won't fire. But yeah. I think that's the most challenge yourself combo that we have in the game right now, right? Is Slick Draw and Gut Shot straight. Any weapon that rolls with that combo is basically saying, yo, yeah, let's see how nasty you really is. Let's see if you can actually fight fate, right? You can control your own destiny with the with this target adjustment. All right, so I guess we'll run that mission real quick again. I'll LFG it again, just to knock it out. That was my bad that I didn't do everything properly, so we'll just do it all real quick. And I guess from there we'll pivot to Crucible a little bit. Do a couple of our Bright Dust bounties if we get around to it. Dang, man. It's all good. Iron Banner's going to come back in. I didn't even get a good Gnora's X now that I think about it. I'm not the slug type of person, though, too. That's another good one, too. Like, if we did the whole wish roll, I need to come up with a cool acronym name for it. But, like, make your own weapon roll, right? Weapons that don't exist, weapon that archetype or perk combination that you would want. What would you guys love to see on a slug shotty? Like, that would be Drifter's Ding coin. Like, yeah, so I don't slug, so I wouldn't have the first idea of what perks to slap on a slug. I would, me personally, just do like opening shot, and then I'll be happy with whatever's in the opposite. But for somebody out there, they like, yo, man, if my slug could come with Desperado Or, you know what I'm saying, something crazy, you know, hey, I would love to hear it and just, like, think about what that'll be like. Alright. Shoot, I guess we'll go right back into it.
Ah, should we begin then?
This time I'm gonna join, I guess, let me try to join someone else's post. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably end up having to make my own again, but we'll see. I need to see if I got that Titan chest piece, actually. I don't think I did. Oh god. 19? What? Why do I have 19 notifications on the Bungie app? Oh, that's why. Okay. Because those guys wasn't able to, actually. Since my old post is still open, I can just kick everybody from that and just pick somebody up from it. You looking fresh, Drifter? Drifter's ding going. Looking pretty fresh. I personally didn't vibe with the Dawning Cloak, which is why I didn't pick anything up, but the helmet is nice. I can see the helmet working. I like that little stag eye glow it got going on. Alright. I got my two that I need to run. Let me invite them. So apparently it was telling everybody I was inviting during the mission that the mission is about to end. So that's why we weren't getting people to join. I was wondering why. I was like, maybe it's just the servers. I guess it's on my end. There we go. That's Uno. And that is Dos. Knights of the Golden Age. Let's see. He rocking a Revision Zero. Perpetual Motion. Okay. Plug Walk. Adaptive Munitions. Adrenaline Junkie. And he got the all art combo on with the Cade shaders. The Cade colors. And then we got Dirty Dirk doing the same thing, another Revision Zero. Funnel Web. Ooh, the Fallen Guillotine. We was talking about that earlier, wasn't we, chat? And then Assassin's Coward. Speaking of, what did I put? Tell me I got deck. Nah, let me put Dexterity on this thing because I want to see how it feels with the. Where are you at? There we go. Yeah, it's another system. It's gonna feel really good, man, when we finally get that just loadout adjustment, man. Oh man. Yeah, close enough. Look at that much super energy, bro. I didn't even shot a. I got that much super juice and I didn't even pull a trigger. Oh man, I love this build, dude. You know what? I'm gonna have to run this setup when with people that's taking advantage of Void Elemental Wells too, because that's just gonna give it more longevity. Yeah, honestly, chat. I might take a break after this one, because well, like we might play a little bit more, because it's not too laggy, but. The quality of the runs, man. The lagging out of what I know. I'd rather it just be a little bit better. So we might cut him short after a few. Oh, what was that down there? I'm probably dead. There's no in his face. Okay. Okay, I was just very curious of what that was. That's the first time I've ever seen that on the outside of the bunker. It's probably nothing. I'll probably come back in my solo time and see. I don't know about it being nothing though. So frenzy procs much quicker when you also have perfect float from 12 seconds down to 6 seconds. Flashy said, be honest, I want to take a boot. Wow, what? Be honest. Oh, man, that's how you feeling, Flashy? Put a whole spin on the word bubble guts. How you doing, Flash Master, man? How's everything been going with you? said, you, man, I've been doing pretty alright, man. I've been doing pretty alright, man. Actually, really in a, yeah, see, man, that ain't fun to look at. But, yeah, I've been doing pretty alright, man. Really have, honestly. Been trying to keep on track. This year's been going pretty decent, you know. Staying on my methods and trying to practice my disciplines, and yeah, that's about it. Trying to spread and share the love. Looking forward to Destiny Punk 7077, man. We only 7 weeks out, bro, and that's gonna be here like that. Like when we hit week 4, it's over. Like yeah, when we hit week 4, it's gonna go by in no time. Up, up, and away! Yeah, I think Mr. Cool Juice in the chat still. I think he's busy working though. Because I think he also said that, can't remember what he said earlier. He was talking about work earlier, I think. Now that yeah, I think I do remember reading his text. I'm on the 5 right now at the moment. Good old roommate spotting me. Shout outs to the homie. He like, shoot, as long as it don't matter, as long as he was like, as long as I'm at work, you good, man. But when I'm home, I won't play. It's like, hey, totally understandable. I appreciate you, shoot. That's what I mean, man. Help those who help you and help yourselves. That's what it's like. I can't remember whose outro that was, but it was like, I think it was Jack Frags. He was like, be kind to everybody, be kind to one another. That's a really good point, because if you end up, if everyone is kind to each other, then eventually you're going to be kind to yourself, because it's going to come back tenfold. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really like that sentiment there. So yeah, I try to practice those little things here and there once in a while. I'm human too. I get frustrated and whatnot, but like remembering those things, like hearing those things play off in the background of the voice, it's like, you know what? Let me take a minute, take a breather, and then I think about the clan, right? What's more important? And then I make my decision. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. And it's all good, man. So, we gonna have to get that on the shirt, boys. The what's more important, man. We gonna have to get that. Figure out a nice little like Destiny-esque logo, where it can get you know, people that know it know. But yeah, for real, that is a really good question I often ask in the middle of something, like what's more important? You start prioritizing stuff, right? Oh god. Yeah, WMI, exactly. Yep, WMI. It's like, come on, man. What's more important? You want to eat or you want to play the game? Well, I'm trying to play the game, dog. It's like, hey, man, your decision. Yeah, I'm going to be a big fan of this thing, man. They spoiling me with auto rifles this season, dude. I know Quicksilver is like, it was pre-order, but it's new to me. Ouch. Big game. Oh, do I not have the scanner? Oh, I think they got to do something on that end, right? There you go. No, that's not. No. Oh, I choose to stand in the middle of it, and I bet you they just got to the point where they activated. Yep, of course they did. I swear, my timing sometimes, bro, is 100% perfect, and then apart from that, it is complete and utter trash. That's like saying the lottery numbers, but not playing the ticket, and then it hitting. Yeah, right. I swear, that's what my timing feels like. I know you just gotta be able to read the energy and when able to tap into it, man. Sometimes you just be able to flow with the frequency. Other times, man, the frequency is just like, nah, yo, we ain't compatible. We ain't compatible, you know. Which one was that? That was the third one. Y'all know what it is. You know, like some days you can just get in a flow state and you just popping off. I'm talking about you hitting every shot. You doing backflips. You doing ollies. You doing gymnastics for you. You know what I'm saying? Before you even enter the Crucible. And then other days, man, you just can't get right. You just can't get right. That's how it is, man. It just goes with it sometimes, man. Oh, it does have a very steep drop off there. It's not like you're gonna be able to lob this like a Call of Duty need to. Okay, no, it's not. I thought he was gonna turn his head. I wanted to get this energy, but my man's bodied that real quick. I meant to go back and find that. I need to do some little mini Destiny homework, man. I need to go find them lore cards that keep jumbling around in my memory. I know where one of them is, and it's the one I'm talking about with Rasputin. Where Rasputin is talking about it's a Cade and Rasputin lore card basically. But I want to read it on stream so you guys get why I feel like if Cade was to come back, they would make him come back in Rasputin's body or something of that sort. And why I draw the connection, why the connection makes sense to me. So I'll find that lore card if I can and try to read it on stream sometime this week. And then I also want to find the tidbit about the cryptoliths and how they work and why it would make sense that Zevil-Rast's plan may be to let us go about what we're doing and then at the last minute snatch the Exo Frame right up under our feet, or maybe Clovis. But yeah, I would love to add context to those. All right, so top, middle, top, down. All right. Hopefully I can be lazy again and one of those guys can do it. I need to heal first. Oh, we ain't gonna be doing nothing. I wonder if it's just me that's experiencing this insanely laggy connection. It ain't insanely laggy. I mean, you haven't gotten weaseled yet, but it's still enough to be noticeable. Oh, that's probably what I got destroyed by, that turret. Yeah, I didn't even see that turret in that corner. On the mission, or do I have to take the initiative? I think I gotta take the initiative. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, I already got the scanner. Duh, I can see the green things when I jumped up, Dread. Super foolish. Oh, okay, you going? Okay, alright, bet. Oh, nope, he definitely ain't going.
Guardian down.
Alright. It was top. What was it, left or middle? I can't remember if it was left or middle. I can't remember this board pattern, but let's hope I do. Stop before the second one, I believe. Oops. So I guess I gotta go that way. Oh. I remember having to write this down. No one's volunteering yet because we all mess ups. This is nobody's forte right here. I can't remember. I'll go this way. Yeah, this way. Okay. And then it's top right? Okay, top. And then top again. Oh god. I guess I need to go this way. Oh, where's my pen and paper? Because I'm not gonna get this just by memory. I already know myself. Yeah, Dirty Dirk is definitely not getting it by memory. Alright, so from the last one, go over, what is that? 1, 2, 3, then go up 2. Okay, he might get it. Then go over 2, then down 2, and then that's it. I need to remember which one I need to hit real quick. So it's far left, and then it was that middle. Nah, yeah, that was middle. Okay, far left and then middle. Okay, hopefully I'll remember this one. I forgot that fast, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. What are you doing? Oh, he said forget it. He said forget it. I think it locks you down though, dude. Once it triggers, I'm pretty sure it just locks it down. So I commend your trying effort, but I don't think that's actually gonna work. I can't remember this one. Yes, this is it. Okay. And then okay. And then from this point on, I should have written it down right. So from here, I can go this way. Yeah, that's it. And then so this one was, oh my God, I forgot which one I needed to do here. It was the middle chat. Oh my God. I'm making it forget which one I had to hit. Oh, I forgot, my bad. Whoops. Oh, that one? No. Okay. Oh, it's far left. Okay, left middle. That's funny. All right. I hope they don't take that text as to that's the one you need to shoot. There you go. Oh, kind of, oh, God. That's giving me anxiety. How you skipping all across the place? When the servers ain't working, they ain't working. Well, at least we ain't lagging out, though. So, you know. It could be worse, you know what I'm saying? Dim could be down. Oh, man. At least we up and we streaming. We vibing. We chilling. Shit. It's out there. Ain't the end of the world, man. Gotta keep my eyes peeled though, because there's no telling where this little exobot's gonna be this time. Ouch. Yeah, might as well, right? Let me get another one back away before I actually need it. Go infiltration sequence. I'm just pulling up all up in here. I actually thought the sight being like off center would bother me, but it's not even. Barely even notice it. Watching it in gameplay, it does feel like it's completely off center, but now playing with it, it doesn't feel as bad as it looks. It doesn't feel as bad as I envisioned. That's my boy out here with the Assassin's Cow. Get it, man. This time I actually want to go through every part because we missed it last week just because we didn't go through this tunnel. But it's the next one's probably definitely up ahead. Ouch. That's a lot of pain. Oh yeah, that's right. Trials returns this week. Oh yeah, and the TWAB. This is gonna be the first TWAB of the year, Guardians. I wonder if it's gonna be a juicy one or if they're gonna hold it. They're gonna give us something to chew on. We only got 7 more, so it might actually be worthwhile. I would imagine at least 4? Let's be conservative. Let's say 3 of them are at least gonna be juicy bangers, right? Because the week before, well, probably 2 weeks before, because the week before they'll probably have given us a lot and then do the whole review stuff. So probably middle of this month. If this one isn't a banger, I would say the next one should be. I haven't even really thought about it like that, but I wonder what the raid's gonna be like. In hindsight, thinking about it like now, like in this this type of vibe during Beyond Light Saga, right? Like how we were feeling before we got the what is it called? Before we got Valid Disciple, right? When we knew nothing about it. Pleasantly surprised. You know, Val itself is a really good raid. Like the fact that Roke itself was a different boss, an animal himself. And even though that the error codes or whatnot happened that day, I feel like that was a blessing in disguise because they actually opened it up for a longer period, and that felt good. Because at one point we knew we weren't going to get the first 24 hours, but the fact that they opened it up, like people were looking for checkpoints and one actually encouraged to do it some more. So I do like that 2-day window of getting the day 1 emblem thing. I really like that looking back at it in hindsight. So I'm very curious to see what this one's gonna be like coming up. I wonder who we're gonna have to fight, if they're gonna give us a new baddie. Yeah, because Roke was totally unexpected when he came out of that pyramid-like coffin doing the backflip float. I might as well destroy while I'm here. Why not, right? Oh yeah, this is the first time I'm using it since Slip Draw. He's quick. Oh god. Sorry. Yeah, it's totally my bad. I was sitting here trying to practice the shots. Dang. I made this longer than it needed to be by a long shot. I tell you, man, today's just ain't working right. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the days I just gotta accept that it's goofy, bro. My focus is 100% not there. I'm sitting here trying to test the shot cadence. I mean the shot pattern. I'm blew up the out of all the places to shoot. Like a numbskull. I know these Randy's like, bro, this Warlock right here. Ain't nobody switched none of their weapons. I ain't got nothing good on me. I don't actually want to go back to I was gonna go back to Div, but well, he's using a linear, so I guess I could do Div. I'm with you, boss man. Give me that ammo. I ain't know who's 60 in the mag with Grand Ovi. How much do you hold with reserves? I wonder. You want to target the first one over here? Alright, boss. Let's get it. Might even be able to use... Actually, I think I will just do that. I'll use the second chamber on the other grid. Please, no. Get off me. Ah! We did get a little reckless there, though. Won't be able to get me. Thank you, good sir. Ooh. Going back to that, if I could make a weapon roll thing, when he was swinging that sword, I was thinking about swords, and wouldn't it be nice if we had a caster? Oh God, God! I didn't have another Icarus dash. Wouldn't it be nice if we had a caster frame with an elemental verb perk like well, you can't do both shot. So incandescent. He don't have a res, or he's just running all the way into the water. That might be better if we, I was gonna say it might be better if we wipe. Make sure we actually move this time. I'm gonna heal, boys. Lord knows I need it. I'm gonna have to try this bad baby with the Fauna Might combo. Too bad Light Blade ain't around this time, right? Let's go all the way around town. Well, how do y'all want to approach that? Y'all want to stay? Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Well, it does, because I need to stay with them since I have the only res left. Exact case in point. That case in point. Oh, I don't have enough time. Ooh, now we don't have enough time. Honestly, I think the lag saved our life right there. And y'all took his homie out, so he mad. Yeah, he feeling some type of way right now. Especially these minions. Nice slice with that. Ouch. We gotta be careful, because anybody dies, we wipe here. Try to get close enough to pop my barricade. I mean, barricade. Mercury must be in retrograde or something. Now that I think about it, every time I be off kilter with communication, it'd be having something to do with Mercury. Get off of your boy! There we go. This is the world time run. Okay, we got plenty of time. Oh no, don't do it that way. Man, you know I've not played Deep Stone 1. Oh god, we're done now. Yep. Right at the finale. It's okay. I triggered it early anyway. We probably would have been done if it was if I wouldn't have triggered the bombs. Oh, now we getting contacted after we catching L's like that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, this time we actually got ammo. Good old auto rifles. Good old reliable. Oh, a heal up there. Get out of dodge. I got you, boss man. You headed to me. Yeah, something about playing the Lotsky, man. Love it. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing on the other classes if we had the option to change our class ability to make them a heal benefit or something like that. You know, like a support factor. That would be pretty cool. I don't see that anytime soon or anything, but it'd be nice if that was what they were contemplating is, I don't know, they might, because the Hunter did come out with a Radiant dodge, so they could be trying to come out with more RPG aspects like that. That's definitely welcome. Being able to change your class ability to like maybe a what is it, a tech, support, and offense type, you know? That would be pretty cool. Like maybe they can come out with something like ooh. Okay, so hear me out, right? I don't know if y'all played Black Ops 3, but y'all remember that perk, what was it, not Widow's Bite. I've been playing Destiny way too long. Widow's Wand, I think was the name of that perk on Shadows of Evil. And you know, you would use your grenade, but if you got hit, it did the little slow explosion behind you. What if we had something like that on the class ability with stasis stuff? You die, you get hit, and it uses your one of your charges, but it does like a slow AoE burst around you or something like that. It don't have to be exactly like that, but somewhere where it flows a little bit. Gives you that type of option. Because I would love an electric cherry type of animation, right? Being able to reload and cause shock damage around me. I think that's what would flesh out the game a lot too, is if we had small little modifications like that, or the ability to change certain aspects of it. You would have less of the same thing and a lot of a different variety. You know? Instead of running the exact same like class ability, you have someone running like the thruster is a good example of it. Oh no. It's all good, boss. You got that there, right? Oh my god, he actually killed the spell. Alright. Let me focus up actually. Should I do blinding grenade launcher? Yeah. Now let's try this seriously, boys. Maybe we should start down at the bottom stops in the top. He killing it with that guillotine though, I ain't even gonna lie. Oh man, he was killing it. I don't even know if I can get you, to be honest. Not without risking my own livelihood. So I don't dodge. He can use that well. That's fine. Oh, come on, Chief. So I wonder if the story next week will progress or... No, that's right. They did say hold the line, so we're probably going to have some, a couple of weeks before they feed us the last week of it. It might be like a Season of the Lost where we have that Leyline mission. They give us a, like, special mission, or... It'd be nice if they gave us a 6-man activity, but that's wishing for way too much, honestly. There's no way they give us a 6-man activity near the tail end of the season. Well, I say no way, but it's only because they haven't done it before, right? Let's take out this shank up here. Actually be a little bit careful and self-aware. I say that as I'm getting sliced to bits and probably about to die. Just heed our own advice. Chill out! Yeah, every faction has a some sort of a minion that's annoying. Scorn is just more than most. His old buddy ain't got no arm. Maybe I should have swapped the bid. I'm really running in with a big weapon here because he has a sword, so it's not like he can get close. I'm using a blade. Closest. Don't die for it, Dirk. I can't hear you. Not with no will anyway. All in. So I be putting chill in my groups, man, because at least if I'm a fail and enjoy myself. We don't get picked up apart from the side. Get out of there. Got 3 seconds on it. Are you serious? Look, did you see that alley-oop setup? My man was like, yo, I'm a passer. He told the Tracer Shay, he was like, yo, I'm a passer right to you. Which one? You'll see him coming. Out here making fried Warlock. Alright, we got one more to do. We just need to stay on our toes on this last end and make our way over there without dying. Okay, they're going that way. Take a breather, boys, because we only got one more res left. I don't know who got it. Die on this. Oh my god, bro. I hope you can go to him. Oh, watch that as the guy that had the res too. Okay, it's not. Alright. It's the last one. Oh, he don't have a res. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm checking the planets after I get off today. I put money on it. Mercury is some sort of out of whack. Here, let me do that instead. Watch your step now. Oh, this time you gonna take a stab to the knee? Alright, man. Don't be throwing on this early, dude. And the thing, we probably would have been done if I wouldn't have just wanted to see what the shot pattern was on that freaking Revision 0. We would probably be past this part playing Crucible or something by now. It's all good. What happens, happens, right? Yeah. Get off me. So it must have been the guy that had the last res that caught a fade in that last round. Yeah, it's all good. We all strong as our weakest link, right? So we gotta lean on each other and be stronger together. Get out of there. Let's play it a little bit smoother. Wait for an enemy to pop up this time so I can use my rip. Actually get those benefits from it. I think I got the fragment on too, to where when I scorch foes, I get quicker class regen. I'm close to another whirl. I think this is supposed to be. shaving off some health on this one. Oh, this one's fully loaded. Yeah, Grand Nova's pretty good. Feels good to watch that health bar get eviscerated. Firing the missiles like that. It always fascinates me how we turn the some of the enemy's weapons into our own. And wait till we pull up on the witness. And see what we did with Rock Collective Ob. Starting leeching all the buffs now. Where's an enemy? I need a rift by an enemy. Close enough anyway. Well, let's save it. Oh. I was like, why did it only shoot a burst? I got 15. I mean, whoa. It's not. Thank you, Mr. Swordman. Oh, please no. Not both of us, man. Right, get out of there, boys. Play it smart. Let me just spin this ammo and babysit the heavy right here. Yeah, we need Brickfall. We need Briggs up in Crucible, man. Playing this again remind me of that insane conversation we had, Mr. Cool Juice. we need Brickfall. Destiny2 Brickfall. Oh, man. Alright, which way did they go? Because I don't see. Okay, they're coming this way. Hey, we got on there other LMG as well. Thunder Lord. Everything's fine. Almost, and we're done. We ain't done, but we close. Clean up the stragglers. Stragglers? Oh god, stragglers. Yeah, that combo will never get old. That's probably gonna be our next video that we lean into, guys. It'll be exploring the interaction. It'll be exploring the interaction between that combination, the taking advantage of the Void Wells and Dynamo in conjunction to get your super back as quick as you can. I'll sit down, jot down as many of my thoughts in a well-educated, cohesive manner as possible, and also simple. That way, the newberries can understand it, and also slightly complex, simplex, I guess. That way, it's enjoyable for those who have really in-depth knowledge of the game itself. So, and then sprinkle a little bit of entertainment at that, as entertaining as I can be, anyway. So, give me a few days. I think that'll be the next thing I'll work on. I would work on it today, but visually. With it lagging as heavy as it was, any footage I capture just won't be up to standards. So I'll give it until I'm not experiencing rubber banding. The good thing about this is that it does work on multiple. It works on all characters across any build. So I'll think of a few fun builds to run, not just this one in particular. And showcase it, I guess. on the same tangent of being able to create weapons or a weapon with a new archetype or something that you would like to see, how about our heavy weapons for all our guardians, but a class-specific heavy weapon? Like the hunter gets a bow staff, the titan gets a hammer mallet or a banner shield, right? Warlock gets a scepter or something of the sort, a wand or something, I don't know. But something that fits the theme of the character aesthetically as a heavy weapon. I think that would be pretty cool. It could even be exotic if you wanted it to be. But it's technically like a sword, right? Like it functions like a sword, but it's the Guardian's own unique class identifying weapon. What made me think about that, I was thinking about the shield on the Titan's back, right? With the Assassin's Creed armor and then the, I think it's it's the Void set. The Void set, he got a shield on his back too. What's going on? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what I mean by capturing the footage today. Nah, we're good. We're gonna pass. We might do a lot of writing today. Our script game, I don't even know. That's right, I gotta check and see what them planets looking like first. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about as far as the Titan having that on his back with the shield. That would be pretty neat. I mean, maybe daggers for a hunter, I guess. You don't have to do a bow staff because I guess you're kind of speaking for all hunters when you say a bow staff, because not all hunters are running arc. So, like, I guess a dagger speaks more to a hunter's personality. For a warlock, I really wouldn't know, but I would love to see a Gandalf staff. But I don't know how that would translate into gameplay. Maybe it doesn't have like a melee animation. Maybe it just has like a short. Well, it can still be considered like melee, but maybe it's like a short ranged, kind of like an amplified version of the what's that technique the warlock uses on Void melee? Basically, the Void warlock's melee ability as a staff. A nice little pushback. I think he died back here, probably. Oh no, he made the jump. This lag is tilting my brain. You would imagine that the world would look, Skybox is beautiful, but you would imagine the world would look probably like desolate, a little bit more desolate or anything, something like that. And then again, I guess I didn't want to really define any areas, you know, and that way we could, they could use it, go back later and point it out. Pocket Singularity, thank you. Yeah, my mind is just, my brain's all over the place, man. I'm shuffling them like cards, but I ain't coming up with no answers. Them cards are blank. Y'all gonna fire from way back here. You put that on while I change my loadout. Because I can't reach that, man. I might as well join them, right? Yeah, you can feel how wide the cone is, man. With stick draw on it feels like. I don't know, it's just one of the muscle memory things I've noticed that over time. I guess after playing with certain weapons for an extended period of time. Get off me. Flash Master? Oh, please no, please no, please. Oh. Go ahead, tear him up with that LMG, boss man. Whoops, sorry, I didn't actually mean to do that. Make it. Beefy. Oh gosh. I'm not even surprised in the slightest, bro. They got the best aim out of all ads. It's them and it's the what is it, the scoring crossbow dudes. Like holy, they do not miss. Oh, I thought I just went dive there. I just close the gap and pop the shield. That way they can keep going. Oh man, you hit me from the air with them boomers, bro. Chill. Oh, come on. There you go. He was actually using the boomer as a mallet. Like a mace, yeah. There we go. And you already know how I feel about Scorched. Yeah, you better put that Scorched cannon down. You already know how I feel about that. Man, that's funny. Yeah, this one is going to be addicting to play with a lot. It's already grown on me a lot. Ah, of course I missed that, right? And I'm probably going to... Yep. Good God. Thank you, good sir. Patron and the saint. Oh, two of them. Maybe I should have saved it for up there. Kind of want to put an arc weapon on, but I feel like it's a little too late now. He's right here. I was right about the late part. Ouch. I guess tomorrow we'll play the dungeon and see if we can finally get our cowboy hat on the Warlock. We did get it on the Titan, so I was able to finally pull out the last Wody and long arm, and must I say, that is a really fun combination. I wanted to do it just for the Western lulz, but it's actually really good as far as effective go. I didn't think it was going to be as effective as it was, and it being a double primary loadout allowed me to get into some pretty fun engagements. And ironically, they both cover some really good ranges. You got Last Word covering up that close CQC, and then Long Arm being able to do the mid to far away. This is Scout, and I was using it wielded like a, I was wielding it more like a pseudo cleanup DMT type skill. Because it's really fun and addicting to shoot from the hip. But as far as it being a scout rifle, man, it's a really nasty overall scout rifle. I'm just happy they're still implementing new archetypes all this time later. It freshens things up. And it's not one, but that's two different new archetypes in the same season, right? We got the double shot GL, which I know probably nobody wants it, but please bring the Warden's Law back. I would love to. You ain't got to put in no in-game hard content. Just throw in something easy or lackadaisical like what is it called? Dares. You can throw it in Dares or something. But yeah, that and the double fire that and the double fire GL. The Wilder Flight. Yeah, that and the Wilder Flight being new. So it's always neat watching them innovate, add something new to the game. Because one whole archetype adds a plethora of possibilities, right? Like now the element matters. Now what slot it rolls in matters. So because there's combinations with other things, you know? When it comes to grenade launches, I think wave frames still hold the cake. That being said, there are scenarios and situations where wave frames just aren't bothered. You fighting a floating ad or something that's on a high up platform that ain't a flat surface, then yeah, well, wave frames are crying. All right, hopefully we didn't pass the robot yet. I haven't seen a wayfinder point either, but Hopefully it wasn't anywhere like outside. Probably will be in this last third section of the mission though. This is like the tail end of it. Kellogg's. Kellogg cereal. Kellogg grain. I'm trying my best to slightly turn the controller over to the left, and it was not working. Blaze is really good against those turrets. Did anyone? Nobody picked it? Oh, we all three got a. Never mind. It looked like all three of us had it. He has to do. Alright, so it should be in here maybe? I'm guessing. This is like the last room before we go. No, it's not. That's right. We still gotta do suppressor set. It might be in the boss room as well. Ah, man, it's been a hot minute since I done a raid, man. We might pull off one of those this week, too. It's last wish, though, this week, so it might not be the pinnacle one, but I do feel like raiding. Got the little raiding bones up for me now. Sit down and prioritize some stuff first, and if we got time for it, we might run one this week sometime. Maybe hit it with a Zavala voice run or something. I wouldn't mind doing a Vow or a King's Fall, but the thing about both of those is there's literally nothing I need from them. Not even Pinnacle. Well, I mean Pinnacle Power maybe, but that I guess that's where something like the little mod, some way to enhance or modify your gun would come in handy. Like if it only came from that specific raid, that would give, you know, a reason to run it. But the weapons are great incentive, you know, until you acquire them. And then once you acquire them, it's like, all right, yeah, I got my borders, I'm done, I'm good, I'm go, I'm out, never coming back again. When in reality, like how I'm feeling now, the activity's fun. I want to feel like I want to run a group set of activity, but what benefit what I'm getting from it incentive loot wise, right? So that is a nice something to think about. Assuming it's gonna be in this last room. Hopefully we didn't pass, and if we just pass the chat, I'm just gonna give up. We playing. If I pass it, we playing Anthem tomorrow. Yeah, that thing feels good, man. I don't even have auto rifle targeting. That's how you know when a gun's gonna slap, when you don't have. It's over, because that's just gonna increase the ADS speed and how it feels in general, and the stickiness. I hope you don't plan on using that on the boss, man, because not Praxis. Is it Praxis? I think it might be Praxis. He be hitting hard. Just making sure real quick. Oh, I shot the wrong one. Oh, no, I didn't. Dear Lord. Dear me. Already got this one. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's just in the, guess it's in one of the other rooms. See, the flag ain't even here, right? Yeah, the flag ain't even here. What? Anyway. Yeah, this practice in the file. There's 3 of us, so I shouldn't have to switch to Grand Ovi. Yeah, this thing just feels so good to shoot all of them plethora of bullets. I actually think I'm gonna keep overloading this thing when I go into the Crucible with it, if I got the space. If I'm running Artifice on it. Should switch my heavy though. Land on the ledge up there, bro. Shoot, I might have to switch to Grand Ovi. Thinking about the potential of the storyline, and I honestly could see Mithrax and Aramis linking up as far as like being homies and siding together. Because it does seem extremely likely that Aramis would betray the witness, considering what is doing to her faction. Alright, almost got another well. Rocket or something for my heavy and then pick up the heavy brick after this. Well, both of them the same. That's higher though, right? Oh, that's right. He is rocking a sword. Yeah, my flag didn't pop up, so nobody probably got no ammo. Annie. Yeah, that missile was just free. Pretty good at popping shields too. My man is literally shooting disc blades out of the typically gun. I've never noticed that from a Drake's Promise right here. What's funny is what's that little fusion? Zealous Reward. Zealous Reward actually might be really good in here because those Scorn captains got void shields. Zealots can roll with disruption, shield disorient. Oh man, that slow buff they did, that thing is brutal. You know, at the beginning of the season, oh man, Stasis got an increase to the efficacy of his slow effect. That is so brutal. Definitely was taking that for granted. Like if you get hit with a stasis nade now, you definitely feel like you are almost taken all the way out the fight. It's tough too to balance stasis because like on the user end, the person using it, yeah, it feels really good to do an effect, right? But on the recipient end, when you get hit by an effect like that, like most people are like, man, just take me out. I don't want to. I end up breaking my controller, being frustrated, trying to run when I can't. Already ain't got no. Already be getting stick drift, man. Yeah, I don't envy them as far as when it comes to balancing stasis. I do think Strand won't be as bad just because it doesn't look like it has that type of that effect, right? Like Strand looks like if anything it might poison like Thorn. Super suit. Actually, you know what? We'll do DSC this week since we haven't done any of our red border farming. That's what raid. Well, I guess during the yeah, we'll do DSC. If we do any LFG raids, it will be DSC. Because I want to personally test out that Bray Inheritance perk. I really want that Bequest sword, man. It looks so busted with that, the right combination of Bray perk. I think it's like Demo and Wellspring, or Demo and something. Another ability regen one. I was looking at the rolls and I really want one. So yeah, that's what we'll do. BS. I think it won't be back until like farming rotation 2 or 3 weeks from now, but until they increase the drop rates, I'm not too invested in doing the farming method. You don't want to go completely burnt out. I think if there was another raider I want them to remaster, I guess weapon-wise, honestly it'd be Vogue. Looking at the whole, not remaster the weapon set. I mean, is what I'm talking about. Like give it an give it an origin trait perk, while also revamping some of the perk pool, some of the rolls we don't use. But I still say rewind rounds is a really good perk, man. It's just on a lot of weapons where other perks are wanted on it. Oh god. But yeah, the Vault of Glass weapons will be my next pick. And Last Wish would probably be my last? I don't know. It's probably because I don't have that much of an attachment to Last Wish. I'm trying to picture all the weapons in my head now. Well, they do have the 140 Nation of Beasts in there. I do like Garden's loot pool though. I would want Garden to get his revamp before Last Wish, but Last Wish does have seniority, so I guess that would be fair, to be honest. I guess it depends, because I guess the Last Wish weapons would have a banger origin trait perk too. I mean, any of them could be if they invested in it, but thinking about like just how difficult Last Wish is, how big the from its initial state, right? Like how big it is, how long the raid is, the weapons you have to choose from. I could imagine the perk being busted, and it having to do with the Omcar. Yeah, I can see it being something like Wishbone or something. Once per life cheat death or something like completely insane. Yeah, origin traits have really brought some life into the overall loot system in general. I think the next step would be to be able to shift those around somehow. Like some of them, obviously, you shouldn't be able to move because they're just insanely OP. But I think if they made certain bird perks that were with the intention for them to be interchangeable, I think that would be cool. Like land tank, I think land tank is harmless enough to be shiftable, right? Another one would be the cycle hack perk, right? After an enemy takes sustained damage, they output less damage. I think that'd be pretty decent on most weapons. Cocoon might be busted because Cocoon is basically auto runneth over, you know, from King's Fall. Soul Drinker would definitely be busted. I ain't even gonna front a little bit. I would love to see it on something like a 140 hand cannon or. I'm thinking now, what would I like to see Soul Drinker on? Something with a big ammo. Yeah, okay, so like a trace rifle or high rate of fire auto. But yeah, if they made origin trait perks with the intention for them to be interchangeable on a weapon, and then they put those origin trait perks, kind of like pro perks, you know, like on Call of Duty, they'd enhance them. But they put those behind certain types of content. Like maybe you can only get the Vanguard origin trait perks by doing massive GMs or something like that. You know, and maybe there was another one where you can get some only by playing Gambit, right? Yeah, because gun and run is safe enough to be put on almost any gun, right? But because it is, I think they could dedicate certain Gambit guns to have an insane Gambit perk, you know. And then that would allow for the replayability, like I was saying, when me wanting to go just for the experience of experiencing an old raid, I would have the potential of also getting an origin trait swap or something. We'll come up with some type of code name or something for it, right? Something that sounds efficient. But yeah, I think that would add a nice icing on the cake, because like the way the grind is set up now, right? It's like either the weapon rolls RNG or the weapon is craftable. The weapon is craftable. Oh, I hope they can res me. If the weapon is craftable, then you have, then the grind turns from please RNG bless me to okay, I need my 5 red borders and then I'm out. I'm never doing this again. And like I don't like that feeling, right? The never wanting to do this activity again. I like playing the game and I like running the activities. But if there's no incentive to run the activities, then the situation becomes monotonous, right? The task becomes tedious. The task, you become resentful of the task, you know? And that's a nice little flavor or a nice little incentive to push people to go to it. I think the modification route is the route they should take, because I'm in camp weapon crafting. You know, I firmly believe that weapon crafting adds more to the game than it takes away from it. Granted, I still understand the argument that the RNGs, the mystery, the fun factor element has taken a back burner because of that. That I agree with as well. But for my people who've never gotten a god roll they've still been chasing for this day, like imagine all the rolls you've been chasing and imagine how many people have actually gotten the exact god roll they're chasing, right? Like the pally you were chasing, the exact pally. Have you been able to actually obtain that? And no, you might not have been able to, but if it was able to be crafted, you know, you can get your 5 borders and be out. Like I like the fact that you have a deterministic path to what you're going for. But I don't think it should be at the sacrifice of what makes the game fun and why you want to chase things in the game too, you know. And sometimes you just can't avoid it because it's the nature of what you're dealing with, which is what happened with which is I think why the whole crafted weapons versus adept weapons versus regular weapons, you know what I'm saying? I think there's a way that they can all coexist in a nice ecosystem and feel good overall. Man, you telling me that I didn't probably miss the freaking thing? What's in here? I hope we didn't miss the Exo, man. I'm the leader, so I can take us out whenever. But I didn't see any other wayfinder on the whole way. I could have just not been paying attention and maybe just didn't take a path like I did the first week when we didn't go in the tunnels, but I tried my best to make sure I took every course to keep my eyes open. Oh well. If it is, I'll probably just do it on the low, so I don't have to experience this for a third time. What? Can you not open this? Oh well. Oh. You just didn't know where that one was. I see now. Maybe it was in one of these laser doors, probably. That's probably what it was. It was probably in like one of these laser doors or something. And I didn't... That is the one thing I did not do. I did not go through all of the doors like that. Alright, let's get this last one maybe. It's extremely swift and quick on that. But I think moving target's gonna be my main. Yeah, no. I guess I missed the upgrade. Dang it. Yeah, the day just ain't the day, boys. Launch operation, legend difficulty, find the schematic. Alright, I'll do some research on my own off stream and figure out where we skipped it at. I'm curious to see where exactly it is too. Let's do this real quick. Okay, chat. What's the plan now? I want to say I'm gonna go into Crucible, but well, you know what? We'll test a few games in Crucible. If it's not laggy in there, we'll play a little bit longer. If it is, if I'm still getting the whole skipping contact of things, I will catch you tomorrow, crew. If the stars align anyway. Yeah, I think I must have missed it somewhere along the way, bro. Alright. I'll make the boys leaders, and then I'm heading out. They're looking like they about half confused too. Yeah, I don't remember seeing them stop anywhere specifically and picking one up. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go test this quick service on PvP. Of course, my postmaster is full. Who do you think I am? I am a hoarder. All right. All right. Yeah, I definitely missed it somewhere. Yeah, I definitely missed it somewhere. I see Rick Khaki put out a video with the fully crafted God roll unlocked. So I definitely must have missed it.
Yes.
Okay, I can't remember if I want to keep them. No, this can go because it's not max. Wanted to keep that. This one can go, and the rest of these can probably get dismantled. Thinking of what build I want to run with this thing. I guess we'll do the tier 44.
Check.
Yeah, let's run the tier 44 build with this. Because I can't think of any synergy that just like jumps out of me, you know, like obvious synergy other than Actium War Rig. And we're obviously on the Warlock, so what you got for us, Test, baby?
Step on up.
I see you done lost weight because of all them cookies, huh? Signal intercept, okay. I'll take that. Yeah, let's do this here. Big Daddy Shaxx.
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like you?
I don't know, man. You just gonna have to talk to them. You want to see what you get. Let's see, tier 44. I'm gonna let that apply while I get all these.
I know you'll use this well.
I know you'll use this well. On the grinders tip this week, though, I guess we should play a crap ton of Gambit one of these days. At least at the one part of the stream, we'll grab and do a lot of Gambit. Go ahead and get our title reset. Okay, what do I want to take into Crucible? Pretty much everything I got on me except for this one. That's for the dungeon, pretty much. I do want to try both of these again, and I guess that's. I guess we can get a hand cannon in our connect slot. Wait a minute. I thought I dropped off the. Oh. Let's see. You know, I'll bring this one just in case I want to swap it out. Yeah. I can tell right now we won't be playing Crucible on y'all. I'm gonna try it, but I can tell right now. And we get our 22. Need to run Val this week to get my last red border for the fusion. I'm down if that's what you want to do. Like I said, I definitely want to experience a raid. I'm down under one condition. We do chaos mode on third encounter. As long as we do chaos mode for third encounter, I'm down. Like that's the stuff I be living for, bro. Chaos mode with Randy's on Val third encounter. Oh my god, bro. Like sometimes, yeah, you be there for some hours, you know what I'm saying? You be wanting to pull your hair out. But other times, dog, it's just so funny how things can go down. But I love it. I love it. Them are the moments. Yeah, I'll pull this one out. Yeah, actually, let's do that. And then I'm gonna swap that sidearm out for let's put up Fighting Lion, man. I don't feel like being a menace today with FL. We're probably not gonna play comp today, chat, since the connection on my end is not 100%. I don't want to play any games where it's just not good quality, especially in comp. So, what's this Rift, right? 3v3 Rift, right? Yeah, 3v3 Rift. Yeah, we just do team quick play. Now that it's back. Matter of fact, did anybody play Rumble last week? I wonder what the numbers were for like on Rumble. I know it probably conflicted with Iron Banner, but curious to see what that was like. He was like, agreed. I bet. Yeah, I'm down to do Val then. Just let me know. Whenever you ready, I'm down then, son. We can definitely run that. But yeah, I guess we should start doing that, right? Like, because 7 weeks isn't a long time away when you really put it in perspective. That's literally that's under 2 months, right? What is that? 2 full moons? So let's get together, think of all the min-max and stuff we need to do. See, I'm getting contacted now. You was farming it the other day? Nice. That's what's up. See, you already beat me to it, bro. You already beat me to it. I was going to say, you trying to get loot braids to drop? Yeah. I will say loot braids with Soul Drinker is really good. The only reason I haven't deleted loot braids is because of, because of Kelgaroth is because of Soul Drinker. Like, Soul Drinker makes loot braids worth keeping. But, yeah, we should get together, write down a list of like what's important to it, what's more important to us to take into Lightfall, and then like systematically start tackling that stuff. I know me personally, just off the top of my head, I do want to do some of the clan bounties. I want to, weapon wise, I'm pretty much good with locking them down as far as weapons that I want. I think it might be like 1 or 2 stragglers, but weapons I'm good, so I'm down to help farm any of those activities. That you want. Oh, artifice armor, yeah. And so bounties and artifice armor are like at the top of my list. I want to, because I don't want to be last minute bounty hoarding. I want to like, you know, get them at a good pace, and then the last 2 weeks of the game I want to really just enjoy it so I don't get burnt out at the beginning again. And then artifice armor though is a must. I want to go ahead and lock that all the way down. I want to be able to like no gear hunting as far as that goes in Lightfall. The only gear I want to hunt is cosmetic. That's the only type of gear I want to hunt, unless they somehow revamp the way gear works in general. Like if they flesh out those little, those little bonuses they give us on the seasonal armor, if they start fleshing that out a little bit, where that's like modular or able to switch up on armor and stuff, then yeah, then I'll start hunting gear. But until then, it's just once you get a really good set of artifice armor, there's no reason to ever replace your armor. So yeah. And there's things they could eventually do to that, right? Like maybe they can make it to where any armor piece that drops out in the wild, eventually with a lot of mats, you can upgrade it to artifice. Maybe they can do something like that, but as it stands now, yeah, you see that. Yeah, it's probably on my end. I see the bars now. Got 2 bars. Yeah, I know how it is when I'm be playing against laggy people in Crucible. We'll probably play 1, maybe 2 games, and then this will be it for me today, chat. I'll do some brainstorming, some big brain warlock main storming. Remember, it's big brain warlock main, not big brain warlock only thing, or big brain warlock anything, everything. It's main, which implies that that's not the only thing I do. Just want to put that out there. Oh, that's a smoke. Okay. Did he leave? No, he just went to the corner. I don't feel like chasing that guy. Everybody's fighting on that end, which means most of the enemy is trapped to this C corner by the river. First kill with it. Oh, speaking of. I like to be official with it, you know. Keep the kill counter since day 1. Yeah, too bad it doesn't. Too bad it doesn't track. Oh man, specifically with like if you're running the Vanguard part, it doesn't track the Crucible kill counter part. Slightly unfortunate, but it's all good. But there be times when I be running div. I be running div in PvE, and then I'll forget to swap to my PvP counter because I really want to keep track of how many people I body with div. That's one of those guns I want people to be like, he got on Divinity? And then they expect it. They're like, yo, this bro got 2,000 kills with Divinity. Like, I want you to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nice peek. I'm blessed he didn't shoot at us. I'm foolish for peeking out again too early there. I hear this fusion in my doorstep up here.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Siphons up in there. Yeah, this thing feels really good, bro. And I don't even have targeting mods on. We might have to.
Enemy has advantage. You have advantage.
Yeah, I don't even have any mods on. Hold up.
Zone C lost.
And with what's these things called, man? Bro, I just cannot get my I can't get my thoughts out of my mouth today. Ophidians. Good God, bro. It feels like I'm having server issues like me as the person. Good God, bro. It happens, bro. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna fall in love with this baby right here, bro. I'm gonna have to use it for a while before I give it a formal review. But first impressions, man, I'm happy about this. I'm liking this little thing. We got a competition of brothers to what's my man's name? To Tommy's. Yeah, saying. I got my kinetic one, so now I can run a trace rifle with the exotic 720. Oh yeah. Give me a few days, Chad. Let me get comfortable with this thing. Let me get built in. We already glazing with it. Oh, that was really smart. That was really smart. Slide into the wall like that. He's above us. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, let's blick across here. Okay, I just knew he was gonna turn around and come fight us. Man, yeah, it feels good. Ah, sorry, psychedelic. Where you go? Almost, Chief. Peeking again? No, you're not peeking again. This guy's peeking though. Ah, he did peek finally. Fun fact, you can one-shot people with Crucible with that glaze if you have enhanced surrounding. I think I seen a clip of that with Lego Flash. He was running around the turrets. And he was like, yeah, that's what it was, because he was like, fun fact, surrounded, I think it was like, fun fact, the turrets proc surrounded, which is, oh my God. So, you know, I wonder if Koss is going to reshape his and put, you was watching the video too? Where see, I think I caught it as a short or a tweet or something. I remembered it in passing. But I wonder if Koss is gonna reforge his glaive and then use that with use that with synthesis. Oh God.
Zone advantage is yours.
Use that with synthos. Yeah, man, I'm gonna fall in love with this auto rifle. I'm gonna be using this in trials. I can see that now. I don't know how I don't know if I'm gonna be going flawless in that, you know what I'm saying? But you can definitely expect you to see this in your boy's hands during the trials plays. Bro, he actually peaked though. Dang, man, it's all good. It's all good. Iron Banner will be back. Yo, this glaive is so good, bro. The amount of damage it just shovels out. Ah, I shouldn't have slid. I should have kept going and then turned when I hit the corner. I gave him too much time to I gave him too much time to aim at my back. Yeah, so from the way I'm feeling with it, I would probably do 2 dexterities, but that's because I got Ophidians on. Even with Ophidians on, I'll probably still do 2 dexterities about 1 a minute. My gosh, bro. Yeah, because with this, you honestly don't even need the reload. Yeah, I'm probably gonna use this one on maps that Lodbrok can't hang because it's too close, and SMGs are popping off. But on maps where like things are far up, I probably use like Bannerfall. I probably use Lodbrok. But for those close up like servers look laggy. I don't know if it's the servers or me today, because my connection is 2 bars, but it's definitely been laggy since I've done the story mission. So it could just be on my end, me, but I don't know for sure. I haven't checked anyone else. I haven't checked any of the other socials or nothing. So, but yeah, I'm gonna cut it shortly because of that. You know, I don't want to keep beating my head against the wall while it's like this. I'll take my time and tackle something more, a little bit productive and whatnot. This will be here. Now that we've gotten at the, I know I keep bringing it up, but now that we've gotten at like the 7-week period, man, like I can see where we're headed, right? And like I just want to be productive with the grind and whatnot. Kind of like a squirrel storing up his food for the winter, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to get that. I want to get that part done now, so I don't have to worry about it later, and then we can just all enjoy the content when the new stuff drops. As you already know me, I'm gonna take my time. The first few days, I'm gonna be sitting there. You said, I know you want to try your baby, but try Suros. Should be surprised. Okay, we'll try Suros on the next game, actually. We'll do Suros on the next game. We definitely will. Slow fire, right? Slow fire mode, right? Oh! Yo, he slid up. Hey, he slid up smooth. I'll give him that. He slid up like he was on a skateboard. Yeah, dual speed. Okay, okay. See, in my brain, when you say dual speed, I'm thinking of the fast fire rate. But it's because I don't use Suros, so I don't know I'm associated by name. But yeah, I'll definitely, I'll give Suros a shot next game. They did say they had maintenance today, but they also said they didn't have any downtime, so I don't know. I completely just don't know what the case is. It does both. If you hit fire, shoots at 600. Yeah, that's right, because it fires at fast rate. Did you get you a good Glaciocasm, actually? I meant to ask you that because I know I got me a solid one. It's either a good Glaciocasm or a good Wisdom Rebuke. Alright. You said Les Soros. Again! I said again! Fight again! Alright, let's see. Suros. Let's see. Dim. Excuse me. Inventory. Oh yeah, that Stay Frosty, man. Oh boy, you just reminded me. I got a nice Wisdom Rebuke and I was using it. I'm back with the rebuke. Hey, let's go, son. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, I remember you used to be catching bodies with the rebuke back in the old days, bro. Back in the double back in the fresh off the dang. What meta was that, bro? It wasn't Warmind. It was right after Warmind. It was the Iron Banner saga. But I remember you was clapping with the Wisdom Rebuke though, because you put the homie on fusion rifle. He was like, "What? Anybody can use a fusion rifle." He was like, "Nah, son. This takes some practice to be a Vooper." Oh man, it's funny. That's why I love using a lot of different weapons, because you know you by default you sometimes you actually inspire somebody to try it. You know, like I love when somebody's slaying or popping off with a weapon, and then you're like, you know what? Let me go on my ball and see how this is, bro. It's really that good. It was nice. We're gonna go with the silver. I like this one, but when you're ADS with it, the gridded part is like the carbon fiber is annoying to look at or focus on. I got used to the longer charge rate, and oh boy, I was vaporized. Yeah, right. Yeah, see, I was going for the Wisdom Rebuke I think 2 seasons ago or a season ago when they brought it back, because looking at every weapon, seeing what perks are good or seeing if the weapon's worth getting, and the only thing that to me that was worth getting was a max stability roll. So I was like, all right, let me see if I can get that. Got it. Feels pretty good, but I did want a quicker charge time after using it. I felt like if I had accelerated coils, I would be better with it, because with my playstyle cadence, I just keep getting either outplayed or I would not charge it at the right angle for a push. But I just got a Glacial Chasm that had the similar lineup as far as the range and all that stuff, but it did come with the accelerated coils. And so once I tried that, I was like, yeah, this fits like a glove, dude. And yeah, it's good to hear the Wisdom Rebuke. I can't wait to see what you're popping off with it. I remember them days when you had the OG Wisdom Rebuke, when that thing used to map from like 25, 30 meters, yo. I got moving target and iron grip, particle repeater. Okay, hammer force or poly and stability. Yes, bro. Woo! Moving target and iron grip and all that stability. Yeah, son. I can't wait. Dang, I did not know the Warlock's bond was like that. Well, something else for us to chase next, Iron Banner. I ain't even peeped that. Yeah, that sounds good. I can't wait to see you perform with that one. I already know. Like I said, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, for real. I still got flashbacks of you zapping people on Jab 4 with that thing, man. Like from the box to the doorway. So I already know. Like I know they put a cap on the range, but yeah, the Wisdom Rebuke was like your first. Yeah, the Wisdom Rebuke was your first sniper. Oof. I think I got shot by 2 people there. Okay. Alright, man. I got 4 bars now. Let's see how this one plays. Yeah, that was a quick melt. That was another quick melt. Yeah, man, I'm so glad that, indeed, my first sniper. Yeah, right. I'm glad you caught that. Yeah, this thing is pretty good. I'm glad 360s are getting on the map, man. Like, I've always been an auto rifle fan, and it's because of, even since, Halo Combat Evolved, man. Like, shooting that first BR. Sorry, not the BR, the combat rifle. What was the name of it? I know I'm not going to get the name right. But that first, the assault rifle version of it, right? That you just basically hip fire, like, ever since shooting it then, I was always a fan of auto rifles since then, and it just carried it forward. So, like, to see 360s get in there and shine and whatnot is really good. Yeah, I see. It's real super nasty. Like, 2 of them kills I snagged, bro, it felt like aim assist did all the work on the corners. It's some kills where it's like, they'll go around the corner, and you know if you're still holding on to the trigger, you like that one, you can get the melt. You got the whole lobby swapping the Suros? It might be a plague soon, bro. That's good, though, man. See, that's what I mean. The more options... Oh, my God. I will. I can't wait to speak to cause. The more options, bro, the better. You know what I'm saying? Because you have more things to play with in the sandbox, bro. Somebody popping off with a hand cannon. You got a buddy over here popping off with a sidearm. You know what I'm saying? Grandma in the corner over there with a pulse rifle. I love the meta when it's mixed up. But when you see the same thing over and over, day in, day out, it breeds hostility and aggravation, man. Nobody likes getting killed with the Fellwinters for their 2,500 time in a row. But you kill somebody with a Fellwinters, a Matador, I don't know, well, a 7 Seraph, you know what I'm saying, a Xena class, you know, then you ain't feeling so salty. Then it changes from this to all shotgun, you know. But you know what I'm saying, though. It's different when you get killed with the same thing over and over. It's different when you get killed by multiple things. It's not as bad. Sometimes you just be like, well, I actually just got outplayed there. But in order to have that, we got to have a nice, fun meta. And the funny thing is, a lot of things are viable on its own right, but because something else is just oppressive, there's no reason to go visit it. Unless you're just that type of person that like having fun with it, man. And, you know, just play the game you like to play it and have fun while you're doing it. That's my best advice. Out of that whole long rant, just take that last part of that message. What do you want from me? Oh, you ain't gonna shoot him, no, Joseph. I ain't think about it. He might have been lagging or something. Yeah, you was right, Mr. Cool Juice. This Suros is nice, bro. I'm gonna have to we gonna have to put this in the we actually gonna have to try this one. Our connection is top tier, dude. I still ain't got that glaive kill. All right, man. Good luck in that meeting. I'm actually probably gonna hop off too, but yeah, you enjoy your day, fam. I'll definitely link up with you later if I'm off by then.
This is amazing.
Yeah, bro. Good shouts on the Suros. This was not even on my map, dude. Holy. I got 7 shots in my glaive. What is this heavy doing in the corner? And we contact. Yeah, this will be the last game right here, chat, because as you can see, the connection is not fiber optic. It's a sleeper. Yeah, it is. Auto rifles in general are a sleeper, but I'm glad you put this to my attention, because this wasn't even like, I was like, you know, like, I know 360s are good and decent, but like, you know me, I be memeing with stuff, bro. I was like it's good by my standards, like, right? Is it actually good competitive wise? But yeah, can't wait to see this in the hands of an elite top tier Frostbolt type player, bro. Oh, I didn't even get that kill. What? Bro! Oh, man. I just knew that because I hit him with splash on the melees. I should have counted. Deadly was on to something. You ain't lying, bro. Y'all forgot Deadly did. He was using this if he wasn't using the Mida. Yeah, he really was, wasn't he? I can hear Deadly's voice now. I can hear him now. I told you it was good. I told you. Why you think I was using it? Oh, man. Yeah, bro. Alright, bet. Yeah, we're gonna have to, son. This is nice right there, son. This is nice. Which reminds me, I'm gonna have to take another page out of Deadly's book, and I'm gonna have to return to Mida. We'll probably do that on the alright, man. We'll probably do that on a slot tip. On a not a slide tip, on a week where it's not much going on. We'll go revisit a lot of Crucible weapons that have got increased viability because of the full auto mod. I tried Gravity Lance and that felt pretty fun, in PvE specifically. PvP it did feel like it feels like now the Revision Zero is a thing. There's no you should use a Revision Zero over Gravity, but I think it's just due to Gravity's unforgiveness. But Mida was another one that I had thought about the other day, and I was like, oh, the full auto mod is on there, because that was the reason I don't like Mida, because I just wasn't, oh, thank you, never good with pacing my shots with it, so I couldn't hit my crits consistently. But that third eye, though, oh, I love that part about it. Being able to keep your situational awareness while in an engagement is so important. Like, if you can determine where your next gunfight's gonna be and on a specific weapon. See, like that, I think would be pretty cool, right? Like if third eye was a origin trait, man, that would be so perfect. Is it third eye that gives you the radar? No, third eye. No, yeah. Third eyes give you the radar. Hidden hand is the aim assist. That's right. I thought of the icons backwards. Yes, you was on to something with the Suros. I'll give you that, beat, Chief. You was right. Nice shot with that bow. Jewish accountant. Nice shot.
Hold strong, and this battle is yours.
Is yours, Guardian. Medusa and Lucifer. That is a scary combination. Yeah, and the range on this thing, too. Oof. Yeah, the sandbox is in a nice spot, I would honestly say. There are a few outliers, but it's not as, like, one-laned dominant as before. And another thing, that I think we can take into consideration too is I was just noticing that the Leviathan was in the sandbox. Another thing we can take into consideration too, it's been a long time, and we have a lot of weapons to choose from now. So a lot of things are viable because of that weren't before, because we have a lot of options to pick from. You know, like 450s, right? 450s are good now, but you don't see one being claimed as like the dominant king of all. But we do have a lot of options that are actually really good. One that I haven't seen and I'm waiting to catch on is the 7 Seraph one, bro, because that one can roll with target lock. I think the issue with that one though is it's the Seraph carbon, so like no one is jumping up and down and like, hey, I want to go chase this. And another one is like no one is farming for it specifically to get a good roll. And it's in a dungeon, so good luck getting a good roll from farming it, right? So that might be a reason why. But we have a lot of good options to choose from and play with. And the sandbox is in a good spot. If I had the ability to turn a few knobs, man, I say this almost every stream, but I keep saying it to like latches on or somewhere, but the ability to like re-enable scavengers. This is not knowing what they're going to do with AE, right? Like, assuming that they're not going to touch AE at all, but we know they are, but we have no info. But with the current info we have, assuming they're not touching it all, give us AE mods like you did in the artifact mod, but put them in the boots, right? And then re-enable scavenger mods. So if we want to use like more ammo with our shotgun or sniper, you know, trace rifle, because we do have a couple of weapons, grenade launcher, allow us to do that, but have it cost high enough to where we can't put on an aerial effectiveness mod and a scavenger mod. So essentially what I'm trying to say is that you have to pick between the two. Do you want scavengers or do you want AE benefits, right? And I think we'll be in a pretty good sandbox right there. Because like for someone who snipes, right, like you have to be very conscious of your ammo and all that stuff, and like you're not rewarded for you just don't have the ammo economy in this meta to like pop off with snipes, right? Like when the last time you just seen a really good sniper montage? And it's probably due to the fact that in order to get it, you probably have to go on a nice streak to get a lot of ammo, and then you got to stay alive with that ammo and then pop off it. You know what I mean? Like it's too funnel neck. I think right before they did the special ammo changes during the 30th anniversary, we were in the sweetest of spots because there was like a 3-week period where we had no specials. No, you can go back and look at it. There were no specials for 3 weeks in the top 10 of trials. And that says a lot, right? And I think that was the first time that's happened in a long time. But that being said, I think they were just running with the data that they had, and it just told them that, yeah, nerfing special ammo economy again was the smartest thing to do. I wish they would have let it breathe for another season, but you know, what happens, happen. So in hindsight now, like I said, if I could tweak some levers, I would enable scavenger mods so that you could, you know, live in an ammo economy if you was using something weird like a trace rifle, grenade launcher, sniper, you know, shotgun, whatever. Like maybe max it out at you picking up 2 ammo per brick, right? If they're holding it, but that's it. That way it just doesn't get absurd like the old metas got. And then on the flip side, if you wanted to just say, nah, I don't care about getting more special ammo. What I do care about is being able to hit my shots from the air. Then boom, you could double spec into like aerial effectiveness, and now your shots are just as accurate as when you're on the ground. So I think that would be a nice compromise and a nice way of how the tug of war, right? How the push and pull, how the risk reward sacrifice game is played. And you also have an incentive to be like, choose here or choose there. Because like my fear, I know they're changing the AE, but my fear is that, say if they do go the mod route, well, if they put them in anywhere other than the boots, I'm gonna feel like it wasn't the best of decisions when you think about it, because the boots right now is a dead slot in Crucible. Like no one uses boots for scavengers in Crucible, but every other piece of armor we use. Helmets we use for targeting, and I don't know who's out there doing it, but someone's out there doing it for orb generation, which is fair, you know what I'm saying? But look at the helmet. The helmet has a lot of stuff to work with up here. You got targeting, you got well, those don't count, right? But you have the ability to make orbs up here, right? You know what I'm saying? On the arms, you have just as important, in my opinion, you got dexterity and reloaders for those sluggish weapons, or those weapons who just reload super slow. Unflinching on the chest piece, right? So if you put aerial effectiveness mods on any of those slots, it's going to clash with those. Now, if you do it on the boots in its current implementation of where it's at, though, it's just going to be a no-brainer to just slot it in, which is why I say go the route of re-enabling scavenger mods, right? But maybe maxing it out that you only need to put one on, right? So you can't put on scavenger and aerial effectiveness, you know, make you have to choose one or the other. And then I think that'd be a nice little fun sandbox to live in. And then, you know, the class item is the class item. Everybody got their poisons here. I like to be a bomber main, but more times than not, my powerful friends goes here because of either the armor affinity alignment, how I have my armor affinity aligned, and I don't have an extra piece of arc, right? You know, because at this armor set, powerful friends would have to go up here, but I like my dexterity and I like my reloading. You see what I'm saying? So being able to put them in the legs seems like the most logical spot. But that's coming from my perspective, someone who plays it a lot, someone who's thought about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody does that thorough deep dive, but that's just a, you know, just a peek into it. But I think that would be nice in Flourish the Sandbox. Yeah, because someone who, like me, who uses the weird glaives and stuff like that, but it'll breed some more variety. But all right, enough for the rant today. Today's wow or word of wisdom is gonna come from somebody y'all know. He actually left pretty recently, now that you think about it. But let's see. Here we go. Y'all have actually probably heard this before. Mercy to an enemy cannot come at the cost of mercy for their victims. The right path isn't always easy to find, but once you do, the only question is whether you're strong enough to walk it. A Lord Salad, man. But yeah, I felt like it was appropriate to do a Lord Saladin quote, seeing as he just left with Iron Banana and all the stuff that went down with that. But yeah, man, as always, I appreciate everybody joining me, man. If everything goes smoothly, if everything goes to plan, y'all should see me again later on this week with some more streaming. And yeah, we'll go through the vibes from there. Probably tackle the rows more than anything, do a little bit of comp gameplay, and yeah, we'll see where the one takes us. But appreciate everybody for joining me, man, and in the support. And don't forget to help each other and help yourselves and support each other. But without any further ado, if you enjoy the vibe, subscribe, and if you like what you see, triple tap that like button for me. It has been me in the present, talking to you from the past. I hope to catch you Guardians in the future. Adios. I'm Ghost. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.